Butterfly doors on the beach truck. Suicide doors on the pickup. You was in a Hyundai, you get stuck. Murder on your mind, call it lift up. Never made a million, serving 18. Don't know how I feel to rock a AP. Don't remember the last thing you learned. I know the world let you crash till you burn for sure. Butterfly doors on a bench truck. Suicide doors on a pickup. You was in a Hyundai, your gear stuck. Murder on your mind, call it lift up. Never made a million, serving 18. Don't know how I feel to rock an AP. Don't remember the last thing you learned. I know the world let you crash till you burn for sure. Population control on some godstones. She turned into a demon on her iPhone. She smelling like Dior when she passed me. The inside of her soul is so nasty. He looking for a problem, it ain't that deep. Universe gon' put a belt across your ass cheeks. Ride by you blowing fire out the backseat. Color of your skin made it hard to catch a taxi. Sirens after shots come loud. Studio headphones. Submachine compact blouse. Now it's a head gone. Never paid Geico. Wow, he need a headstone. Uber to the party and now they got a head home. Dinner was ramen in a bowl in a microwave. I seen some niggas sell they soul for some Michael J's. Feel like I almost lost my life for every price I paid. Sacrifice it all to get my children out this hell I made. Driving butterfly doors on a bench truck. Suicide doors on a pickup. You was in a Hyundai, your gear stuck. Murder on your mind, call it lift up. Never made a million, serving 18. Don't know how I feel to rock an AP. Don't remember the last thing you learned. I know the world let you crash till you burn for sure. She thought it was her perk, now her soul gone. That Fetty melt your soul like a snow cone. Started out a green natty, got her dream shattered. Tryna put them pieces back together, make you scream at it. Future made it sound okay. Molly and Percocet, ambulance took you away. Still ain't resurfaced yet. Now they standing over your grave. Your dealer won't confess. Things might have been okay if you could take the stress. Jay-Z made his song cry. John makes song bleed. Shameful when young men die. Moving the wrong speed. Sitting in your Hyundai, fantasizing a bench truck. Got your palms itching, eyeballing whatever friends touch. Don't know what it feel like. Never had an AP. Instagram make it hard for you to trust your lady. Pictures of these perfect lifestyles drive you crazy. Watching drug dealers out your window serving name tea. Dreaming butterfly doors on a bench truck. Suicide doors on a pickup. You was in a Hyundai, your gear stuck. Murder on your mind, call it lift up. Never made a million, serving 18. Don't know how I feel to rock an AP. Don't remember the last thing you learned. I know the world let you crash till you burn for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to John Sinatra. That's who I got playing in the background, y'all. Fuck with it. Fuck with it. So what it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? West Coast Wednesdays, you feel me? We up in here. Shout out to all of y'all. Let's see what we got up in this thing. Shout out to Shock Rock King. Shout out to Vibrant. You know, ain't nothing going down unless Vibrant up in this thing. Shout out to Tay Bay. What it do, Tay Bay? Shout out to John Sinatra. Shout out to Bobby. So that's what's up, y'all. Let me see. Shout out to Peach. What it do, Peach? Shout out to Melanated. What it do, Melanated? Shout out to Black Ice. Okay, I think we got everybody, man. So they're gonna come in. Once again, y'all. It's another one of them nights. It's another one of them nights, man. These cats wilding. Streets is still on fire. People going on live. People playing people's live. What's up, Deanna? Cool, Deanna Cole, boy. But, you know, people going live. People playing people's lives. It's wild, y'all. Should have been like a Friday, like a fuck around and find out, man, because I swear to God, these YouTube streets, man, it'd be wild, man. 1 minute motherfuckers be cool, the next minute, you know what I'm saying? It's It's up. But again, man, shout out to y'all, man. I got a quick one for y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just two things. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too long. And you know, when I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and open up that panel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the replay gang. But yeah, man. So the first one we're gonna get into is young man, you know what I'm saying, out of Memphis. And the backstory that I kind of done picked up on it is that he was kind of like a little ringleader of his partners, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like he was kind of like the little go-getter, kind of on the hustle. What was the hustle, Rig? Well, it turns out that the hustle was, you know what I'm saying, guns. So I guess they, you know what I'm saying, ran off on the plug. So they had all this type of shit going on, you know what I'm saying, moving, you know, kind of reckless in the streets. Dude was 21 years old. You know, of course, you know, his mom and shit, you know, they gonna think the world of their kids, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's a good kid, graduated on time, got his own place, you know what I'm saying? I think he was about to be a father and shit. So he was, you know, trying to do things for himself. But, you know, he was also moving, you know what I'm saying, pretty wild in the streets. You know, we, as parents, we never know, you know what I'm saying, how our kids is when they leave the house, you know what I'm saying? They gonna show us one way, but when they hit them streets, man, they can be a whole different motherfucker. And that's just facts. So what him and his partners did, man, they was about, I want to say total maybe about 6 deep. They went ahead and rented a Airbnb. And, you know, it was just between them. So meaning, you know, they wasn't, you know, really broadcasting the shit. It wasn't like they was on social media with the shit. So it was just kind of like them, you know, hooking up, kicking it, you know what I'm saying, having a good time. And they had, well, the dude had robbed somebody in the streets of some guns. And what's crazy is for them just to be the ones to know about this Airbnb, there shouldn't have been no type of outsider activity. And what's wild is in the story you'll see, which it always seems to happen, there's a fucking woman involved. So I guess some girls knocked at the door at this, you know, Airbnb, whatnot. They don't really get too much into that. I guess they take off, you know, whatever. These cats, you know, go outside to, you know, see what's up, look around. I guess to be like, how the fuck do they know where we at type shit, right? And the thing is again, this was just between them. But one of them led a female, whatever. Again, one of them also of the group robbed somebody of some guns. So the reason why they say that the friends that was there at the Airbnb with this guy set him up, because after the door knock with these two females, you know what I'm saying, at the door, the one individual that ended up getting unalive, that actually did the you know, was the main part of the robbing of these guns, went out to his car, you know what I'm saying? For what reason, I don't know. If he was going to go do something, take off, well, I don't know. So as he walks out, they're all leaving, but he's the first one to leave out the door. And they trail behind him. So he gets to his car, and next thing you know, you see, you know, somebody let off, you know, numerous rounds of shots, y'all. Numerous. And his friends that walked out behind him also had guns on them that you can see. There was like a ring camera or some shit. And as they're walking out, They're holding on big shit. But when the shots started to ring out, they ran like a big bitch. So their homie ended up taking about like a nice 15 to 20 of them. He's done. He's cake. Done. Car takes off, whatever. Then these cats, before the car takes off, a couple of cats or one cat maybe let off maybe 2-3 shots. Kind of loosely. Car takes off. Everybody jumps in their shit. They leave, right? The wild shit is they leave and they just leave their partner there. Just gone. Left him. It is what it is. One of his supposed close partners to him that was there calls his mom to let her know what just happened. She's wilding. Like, what do you mean? Like, how are you guys all there? It's only y'all that know about this place. How do these two females get involved? This guy starts talking about, oh, it was this chick, whatever. I was trying to meet up with old boy or whatever to get a sack or whatever because he gives me a good deal. I mean, just started. Look, this lady is just finding out her son just got killed. And as this guy is telling her the story of what's going on, he breaking down shit about, like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Just too much, like just too much information, what they would say, right? So she's like, you know what I'm saying? So who are these motherfuckers that came through and did whatever? We don't know. We trying to find out this and this. Like it was sounding real fucked up. This lady, she ain't no spring chicken, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She been around the block a few times. You know what I'm saying? She knows what the deal is. She knows when motherfuckers is playing. You know what I'm talking about? So she tell them straight up, like, hey, y'all need to let me know something or whatnot. And don't think it's good to even come to the funeral. I don't want none of y'all motherfuckers coming to the funeral until I find out anything. All y'all motherfuckers is guilty. And she, I guess, is going on Facebook, going crazy, bro. And the one nigga, he like, man, you making things hard on me. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make my life miserable. She like, how am I making your life miserable and my son the one gone? What's up with his CEO? I mean, it's real fucked up, y'all. So to this day, you know what I'm saying? They still ain't found anybody that did this to this dude. His so-called buddies that were there ain't found nothing, ain't did nothing. Just a whole lot of nothing. And I got a clip. And we're going to watch this clip, you know what I'm saying? And just to check out, it's going to show, for people, in the audience or whatnot, you is going to see a little bit of activity. So, just be advised of that. But it ain't nothing, crazy or nothing. You ain't going to see no, gore or blood or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But just some shit. You feel me? So go ahead and get into this screen share one time. And the guy was 21 years old, y'all. Here we go.
Changes. According to what has been shared publicly, the group arrived at the Airbnb and at some point there was a knock at the door. Nothing aggressive, nothing alarming, just a knock. People inside stepped out to see who it was, and in those seconds outside, chaos erupted, gunshots rang out, and Darian was struck, collapsing near his vehicle. bleeding out in a place that was never meant to become a crime scene.
He pushing, bro. Come on, bro. Let go, bro. Let roll. Let roll.
So as you can see, they walking outside, right? Guns and all that type of shit, just tough guys, you know what I'm saying? They like the rap music, right? You know what I'm saying? I stay with it on me. All that old wooty whoop, right? Okay. We're gonna see. So his boy then already went out to his car. They went, like I said, trailed behind him. Heard the gunshots, you know what I'm saying? Fled like a little bride. They let his homie have it. If you listen to them shots, they was letting him fucking have it. If you seen his boys that came out there, they had, shit that was looking like Rambo, right? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucked up because like I'm seeing in the chat, they say, that's not the hood at all. And it doesn't look like a bad area. And if you see right across the street is another house with the lights on. So probably somebody's home. You feel me? So thank God they didn't just, get to rat-a-tat-tat in the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that just would have been a whole big fucking disaster. What's up with it, hood table? You a cold one. But I see you. But yeah. So, as you can hear, they let off a lot. But let's get back to it.
Darian Brown died right there, outside that Airbnb, while others ran for cover, while panic took over, while the people who were just laughing moments earlier were suddenly screaming, and his mother would later learn that her son never made it home. For his mother, the shock was immediate and unbearable. She did not just lose a son, she lost a future she watched him build step by step, and she made it clear online that she refuses to let anyone rewrite who Darian was. She said, Darian was 21, raised very well, with a mama and daddy, respectful to his elders, well-mannered, he graduated high school on time, he had his own life, his own house, a girlfriend, paying his own bills, and was on his way to starting his own family. She said she did her part as his mother, that he was a grown man, that all she could do was pray for him all day every day. She spoke directly to critics and strangers online, saying one thing y'all can never do is discredit me as a mother, I've been there his whole life, never played the radio about mine, y'all sound like I was supposed to lay him over my lap and beat his ass at 21.
And she's right. As a parent, you got to respect it. 21 years old, got his own stuff, got his own place. He got his girl, he trying to start his family, whatnot. But at the same time, he grown. You don't know what this young man is out there doing in these streets. And like she said, it ain't like she can just sit up here and put him over her knee, you know what I'm saying, and give him a spanking. So it's wild, you know what I'm talking about? And it's just real, it sucks because as a parent, you know what I'm saying, you want your kids to be the best they can be. And he was doing some good shit, man. I can't knock him. But just the people he was hanging around with, the other type of activities he was into, it was just outweighing everything. You know, when you be out there in the streets like that, that's the type of shit that happens, man. Or you end up, you know what I'm saying, getting locked up or some shit. But regardless, it usually ain't a good outcome. So, you know, I feel her on that. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this so y'all can hear when the guy gave her a phone call after, you know, all this shit happened. His so-called homeboy, right? So we gonna hear and he gonna break down, you know what I'm saying, what happened and all the wooty wop. So we gonna get into that right now. The commercial come up, y'all. I'm gonna do my best to you know what I'm saying, knock that out. So here we go.
To them that she would get the whole truth in the Ring doorbell video. Here is the conversations between her and the said friend of her son.
I know he was in the car.
Oh my God.
He never got to start. He called up or nothing. So he had just stepped out the door.
Everybody in the Airbnb, he loved him, G. Oh God, I was trying to catch him before he went out the door, but I had the bitch on me and shit.
So he was the first one that stepped out the door. He was the first one that stepped out the door.
Yes, he was the first one that stepped out the door.
And he made it to your car.
So everybody loved him. My nigga don't finna leave, so shit, I get up too. As we walking out the door, 3 niggas hopped out the car. Y'all ain't hear what the fuck I'm saying. G. Y'all trying to act like I got something to do with it. 3 niggas hopped out the car, hit up the whole fucking Airbnb. That's all I know. And I self after this shit.
So how many of y'all it was?
It was like 4 of us in the house.
Okay.
Oh God, we couldn't even shoot back. I think one of my niggas shot back though. Oh God, but the folks there were gone.
They
I'm going up there at the house yesterday. 3 niggas with choppers, bro.
So did y'all check on Darian? Like, did anybody check on him to see if he was shot? Or y'all just left?
When we were chasing the car, we told the girls that the girls was already on their way back.
What girl? What girl?
My big friend who Airbnb was.
Okay.
On her way back, she was gonna go pick up some bitches.
I thought
told her to go check on us. They called us back like Red called us back like we gonna do it, y'all. Oh God.
So y'all got in the car. Y'all left to go
to chase the
them,
niggas.
and nobody checked on Rainbow until they came back.
Why the fuck would you have checked on them?
The
girl
when
who
they came back. How long did it take them to get back?
All they told us that he did.
No, I'm saying, how long did it take them to get back?
Like 3-4 minutes. We chasing behind the car.
The mission.
Just a quick pause because I just read the chat. And yeah, Peach, it does sound like, you know, he trying to form a narrative to kind of clear himself. You know what I'm saying? And as you see, as I play this more, it's going to sound even wilder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to be like, you got to be fucking kidding me. So let's keep it going.
These bitches that we didn't know who the fuck I wanted to be with. I know the bitches ain't send no drop because my young nigga was like, turn off their locations. You like, I ain't sharing location with no nigga. These only females that I went to college with. We were on point like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's like, bro.
So now he's trying to reassure how they was just on point. So the girls that came by, supposedly are girls that, you know what I'm saying, he was going to college with. So he's basically letting them know, like, hey, everything was tightly knit, right? That's what he's telling her. Like, there's no way anybody could have just came through and just did what they did, even though it happened, y'all. We seen it. Let's continue.
Some nigga walked outside the doji, shots just went off. Oh God, straight switches, everything.
I thought they said it was AR.
It was. Everything. It was everything in it, every gun.
So it's 100% confirmed that Rainbow is gone, right? So it's 100% confirmed that Rainbow is gone, right?
Hold on. Don't trip out. Cause she's shaking and shit. So, all right. We trying to figure, this not her no more. This is cuz we trying to figure some stuff out. We ain't accusing nobody. We just trying to figure out. You said what?
I said it's crazy as fuck. I don't know who did this shit. I'm on my car. Soon we walked outside, them folks bounced out on our leg.
Yeah.
I know.
All right. All right. Well, we trying to find out what happened. She gonna hit y'all back.
What the fuck? Y'all don't believe me?
Man.
No.
Tell me what happened there.
So before we get more into this, did you hear how this dude just turned up on these people, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga fucking crazy as shit. And see, this is the thing, y'all. These motherfuckers, man, some of them really just don't give a fuck. And you can't tell your kids, you know what I'm saying, what to do when you ain't around them. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do. But you gotta really try to put as much game into them, man, to just stay away from motherfuckers that really don't have you in their best interest. Regardless, man, like, this woman just lost her fucking kid. And now, you know what I'm saying, it's really hitting her, as you heard, you know what I'm saying? Now it's really hitting her. Okay, this conversation is going on right after this shit had happened. You know what I'm saying? So this dude had the fucking audacity to fucking turn up on this lady, man. Like, didn't you just hear what the fuck I said? I just told y'all what happened. Y'all act like y'all don't fucking believe me. Y'all act like I had something to do with this shit. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd have to grab the Magnum and I'd have to go look for that little motherfucker. And it is what it is, man. And it's fucked up that, you know, mentality be like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But some shit motherfuckers ain't grown from. Some things is just out. You know what I'm saying? Especially when things ain't adding up, when you telling a story. But yet there's 5 of y'all motherfuckers, but mine's the only one that's, you know what I'm saying, not coming home. Like, none of y'all ain't got a wound. And then you telling me that everything was tightly knit and there ain't no way anybody could have slid through. So now it's you making it worse, bro. You trying to tell me, hey man, there's no way anybody could have came. Like, we was hella on point. But then this shit happened. So let's continue, man.
Gee, I'm finna go to the one and all the way back because motherfuckers saying I was the last one to take some all the year. Me and Ray, you a couple times too. Me and Rambo always in the car. This is my brother. This might be my mama house. Why would I do some shit like that? Then my phone off. I don't even got a fucking phone. My phone always be turned off. So bam, I had got home. You hear me?
I'm listening.
So now his phone off. He got every excuse underneath the fucking sun on just everything. To me, that's like, bro, you know something, man. Like, this shit just it ain't adding up. Your phone is good when you're trying to get at these females and line them up to come through or whatnot. But now all of a sudden, you know, your phone dead or all this and that. The only thing that was dead was your partner, you punk motherfucker.
So bam, my mom, me and Rambo been around each other almost every day, but we ain't been around each other like a week because my mama put me out there with my daddy. So when I get back to my mama house, goes on a Friday. My best friend had Airbnb Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I ain't know Rambo coming to no Airbnb on the Friday. I'm thinking all the guys, all my niggas gonna pop out on the Saturday. But she was having stuff for Friday. Her cousin, them days on some chilling shit. You know me, I'm freaked out. Anybody know me? No, I'm freaked. I'm gonna go to the Airbnb, get drunk and shit. So I'm in the room.
Do you hear this fucking stupid jackass? He talking about how he turned up, he known as freaky, whatever the fuck, and yada yada this and yada yada that. You forgot you was telling me the story on how my son just got fucking peeled. peep game, y'all.
Get drunk with the female up in the room. Then when Rumbo come home, like, what's up with it, Big? You ain't got the weed? Because he told me, because I had called him before the Airbnb, he didn't tell me he was coming or none of it, you hear me? He didn't say, because if we were going somewhere, he'd be like, country, come around me. I would have been in the car with him. If anybody know me, they would have known I would have been in the car with him. I'm always in the car with him, Mom. Do you hear me? You hear me?
Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I'm always in the car with him. Everybody know I'm always in the car with him. Whenever he leave, I'm in the car with him. He didn't ask me to leave with him this time or whatever. You heard the shit he said, bro. This motherfucker's full of all kind of shit. Bird shit, cricket shit, ant shit, fish shit. You know what I'm saying? All of it.
I'm listening.
So, bam, I'm going to go back to when I was at I called him. I was like, bro, bring me a quarter. He was like, all right, give me 35. Cause I said, I got 20 right now. My bitch sent me 15. But she ain't never seen. I said, bro, call your bullshit.
Again, did you forget you was telling me what happened to my son and how he got killed? Now you telling me about how you got at Whoopty Whoop to bring you a quarterback, you know what I'm saying, for $35, but you only had 20. Your girl gonna give you 15, and then he gonna go further, y'all, into because Whoopty Whoop give it to me for this price, so I could just keep my money. Like you breaking down everything except for what the fuck I'm trying to find out. I didn't ask you about your fucking whole day from fucking beginning to end, nigga. I'm asking you who the fuck these fuck niggas is that just built my son, bro. At this tightly knit fucking Airbnb that you guys had to just get. I'm going to answer your question now, Peach. What was the motive? There really wasn't a motive. They just came together just to, get a spot to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, like my motherfucking partners used to do that shit all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? They go to a nice ass hotel, you feel me? Get a dope ass suite, you know what I'm saying? And just go hard, you know what I'm saying? Go party and do the club thing. And then, you know what I'm saying? If whatever, at the end of the club, but you know what I'm saying? Just motherfuckers was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Big drinking, the room service, just nigga, you know how them videos was back in the days. Niggas was trying to, you know what I'm saying, live that like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? In our own way. I'm just keeping it 100. So, like, it ain't nothing new to hear these young niggas doing this shit because, shit, at Airbnb and you get a whole crib or whatnot, sometimes a pool and shit. And you just come through with your own shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad at it. We didn't have that shit back then like that. But let's get back to it, man.
Give me a 3,000 quick, so I ain't gonna lie, cause I sold it. Go through KC. I don't get served by KC because when I get served by Bo give me extra for what I got, you hear me? Cause it's my nigga. KC will serve me for what I paid for. This one I go through KC and I just said, man, I'm just saving my money. I said, I'm just saving my money. You hear me? So doing my best friend will come, you might tell my mama, text Bo, cause I told you my phone be fucking up. I said, text Bo and tell him never mind. Then I went to that baby, I seen him with that baby. He came in, she in the room, me and the female, we get drunk and she whistle, Bo gonna talk dead about it. Be dead about it. So bam, he jumped out the room. Our lady came back in. I love you, bro. I'm gone. Bro, like 2 minutes after him, me thinking, Rambo gone. We walk outside, they started shooting. How the fuck I set Rambo up, though?
I don't know, nigga. You tell me. Who the fuck else was in the house?
I ain't nothing in the house but some girls. That's what I'm saying, then, man. I'm too on point. Even Bo right there when I'm hard on the female. Who you showing your location with? I ain't know the females. I'm trying to see who y'all is. Then I ain't going for it. Motherfuckers talking about somebody gave out a drop. I'm not going for it. Ain't nobody giving out no drop on me. Somebody had to be trailed. Somebody had to got trailed to their Airbnb.
Ain't that a coincidence?
Somebody had to get trailed to their Airbnb because ain't no drop head got out. They come talking about somebody sent the drop. Ain't nobody sending no drop.
So that just don't even fucking make sense. How the fuck they know it was that there?
Somebody had to get trailed.
It wasn't that many people there. And his car was the only one. Where all the other cars was at? How that? What even like 10 of y'all there? I don't even understand.
So now what it sounds like is when they went to the Airbnb, her son probably was the only one with a car. That's what it sounded like. There was only about 5 of them. So I could see them all, you know, in the car. You feel me? He like I said, he was like pretty much the go-getter out the bunch. So now she's like, well, shit, well, who's the cars? I mean, who got trailed? I mean, it was his car. Who, you feel me? Like this nigga, he talking too fast. You know what I'm saying? The shit ain't adding up. But let's get back to it, man. We're just going to do a little bit more of this, man. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the, you know what I'm saying, the next one, man.
And my baby, the only one that didn't make it out alive. Like, come on now.
Listen, I swear to God, I don't listen.
Until the police give me the evidence and they say that you didn't have nothing to do with it, you're guilty. I ain't trusting nobody, and I'm gonna keep posting y'all until I ain't trusting nobody. Y'all know what the fuck happened to my baby. Somebody know what the fuck. And until the police tell me otherwise, and they actually get who did it, I'm not hearing none of that.
Okay, all right. The only reason I ain't talk to you either because I got my ear to the street trying to see who did this shit. Yeah. I want to come to you to let when I want to come to you and talk to you to let you know I done killed something behind your son being dead. That's the only reason I haven't talked to you because I know I would have died.
So here go the gangster again, right? Here go the gangster, that whole gangster shit, like how when we saw when they walked outside with they, you know, Rambo, you know what I'm saying, 3 fucking guns and shit, but then get to running. Now he talking about, man, I was, you know, waiting to really tell you this because I wanted to let you know I done got these motherfuckers that done did this shit. You know, big super gangster, right? Like a movie, like a song. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is cake, bro. And that's, you know, that's one of the reasons, man, why I'm so fucking glad as a parent that my son is out of that motherfucking area he was in. It was bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't cool in no way. You know what I'm saying? Now he's in a spot. He tells me, he's like, Dad, man, when I be on my way to school, you know, I be seeing motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, going by in Lamborghinis, Porsches, and Teslas and all kind of shit. I said, that's what I'm talking about, son. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit you need to be seeing. That's the influence I want you to see. I don't want you to see these motherfuckers just doing the same old shit, same old clothes, look like they ain't washing their shit, just keeping it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad, man. And the thing is he was around, you know what I'm saying, a lot of fucking, you know, dipshits, you know what I'm saying, like this motherfucker on the phone with this woman right now. And I'd be damned if I get a phone call like that, bro. Because like I said, it's over with. Like I done lost too many people, y'all. Like I'm just keeping it 100. I'm gonna crash all the way out, and I'm not even gonna trip. It's, you know, it is what it is. But that motherfucker, he definitely going with me. You know what I'm saying? Period. And it's just crazy, man. Like these motherfuckers, man, they don't have no respect for nobody. It's all selfish, bro. So supposedly your partner, you call him your brother. Oh man, I would have been there. I would have did all this, but you wasn't there on this time, right? Everything you said you would have did and been and all this, but just for some reason, not this time, though, right? It's crazy, bro. So just a little bit more and I'm gonna be done.
Rambo would have been trying to kill something about me. Oh God, I wouldn't even play with him like they got too much love for Rambo.
Well,
too much love. Everybody know that this the only person that was just fucking with me before he died. Man, this man had real deal plans. I can't even breathe how I want to about this shit because everybody point a finger at me. And I wasn't even doing shit if that baby was getting drunk.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm just saying, can you please stop bashing me? And I ain't have shit to do with this.
Until the police tell me otherwise, I'm not doing shit. Y'all can't tell me what the fuck to do.
What's taking you so long, then? What's taking you so long?
What taking me so long? I'm in contact with the police, baby. What?
This is all I'm saying. Why you just can't stop the Facebook stuff till the police tell you something? You was messing up people's lives.
Y'all didn't mess up my life.
I didn't mess up your life.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Listen, I don't play no snake or back door. I be with this man literally.
I don't know you, nigga. I don't know you, nigga.
I know you don't know me. Motherfuckers around you know me.
I don't give a fuck.
You know, CJ, all them folks. I've been at Shania house. All this might have been at my house. All this shit.
And have you talked to Shania? Have you talked to CJ? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't trust your ass.
You was messing up people's lives.
My life messed up too. I'm here, my life messed up too. I don't give a fuck about your life, baby. I swear to God, I don't. Y'all, cause y'all didn't give a fuck about my babies. Cause y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all didn't give a fuck about his. So why the fuck I'm gonna give a fuck about yours? I really, y'all know something. Y'all know something. All right, baby. All right. Fuck your life, like I said. And I'm gonna keep posting you on God. I'm gonna keep posting you on God. I don't give a fuck, baby. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I promise I don't. Call them, baby. Can you call them? Call them. Tell them I don't give a fuck about no harassment charges. I got bigger charges than that on my jacket, baby. I don't give a fuck about no harassment. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing no shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about shit. I don't give a y'all because y'all ruined my life. I don't give a fuck. Okay. All right. Country. All right. Country. All right. All right. Okay. You heard what the fuck I said.
We ain't do shit but you. Love and respect you too high. I mean, get down like this. No ain't bullshit posting me. My mama don't give no fuck about nobody say. I put a bad jacket on the nigga. No, that shit crazy. I'm done talking.
All right, thank you. No, you don't. No, you fuck you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You couldn't have. Couldn't have. Couldn't have. Y'all left my baby. Y'all left my baby. Y'all left him. Y'all left him. Y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all didn't go back and check on him and shit.
I got a whole fucking gun charge, bro. Fight. That's the only reason I ain't stay there.
Okay, but that's your boy though. That's your boy though.
But let them know. Come get me so I can clear my name. Cause you.
And see there it go again. I didn't go back or whatever because I'm fighting a gun charge. She like, but that's your boy though, right? And then the nigga had the audacity again to tell her, I love you, man. Woo, woo, woo. Sent the lady through a fucking emotion that was out of control. Y'all heard it, man. And I'm gonna stop the recording right there, man, because I just wanted y'all to get a feel. You feel me, of what the fuck was going on, man. And it's just really sad. And like I said, to this day, they don't have a anybody, you know what I'm saying, in custody. So, you know, it's crazy. So let's get into this next one, man. That shit, you know, that recording, it kind of throws me a little bit because it was so real. That wasn't scripted. You know what I'm saying? That was a real discussion and phone call. And just to hear how these motherfuckers really, you know, come, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's really crazy. And that's why I had to play it. So for y'all that heard that and maybe feel a certain way, you know, I wasn't trying to get y'all to, you know, feel a certain way about it. I just wanted y'all to just kind of hear, you know what I'm saying, some real shit, man. You know, this type of shit that be going on, you know what I'm saying, in certain areas, man. And it's not like I'm a really, you know, put hella lights on shit like this, but this one kind of just jumped out at me a little bit. What's up with it, Sparkle? So, you know, let's get into Shirley, man. Shout out to Shirley. I didn't really know anything about this woman. And I seen on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, that her face was coming up a lot. And I just went ahead and I was on YouTube and then I seen her again. And then there was like a story on her. And I was like, man, let me click and see what's going on. And her background story is pretty powerful. You know, she grew up, you know what I'm saying, in California. You know what I'm saying? Got married at a young age. I think she said she was in her 20s. Had 2 kids. Was with her husband, you know, kind of following his lead. He wasn't really a great leader. So they ended up becoming homeless and all kind of shit. She was pregnant, had a son that was, I guess, about to be 5 years old. They went from like Arkansas. Son, I guess her husband was like military, so you know he's out the military, but jobs and stuff wasn't really working for him, so they kind of was homeless, living out of motels and shit like that. So she ended up coming back to California, being around her dad. But I guess the dad was seeing certain shit, you know what I'm saying, in her husband, and was like, hey man, he gotta get his shit together, you feel me? And I guess it was just kind of making a wedge in between their relationship. So the husband's like, man, I'm getting up out of here. So she followed her husband and left. And again, they was homeless and all that type of shit. Well, with them being homeless and shit, and her son, like I said, she was pregnant. She had a son that was about to be 5 years old. She let the son with her husband's parents, so the grandparents. And while the kid was there, he was only there for a day. While the kid was there, I guess he had got into some medication that the grandmother had laying around at the house. And it's in the little dude through a loop. So when she went to pick him up the next day, she said that, you know, he just wasn't looking right and just wasn't looking too good. So she got him to the hospital. Basically what she said is she went in and took him to the hospital and she left without her son. So she said, you know, since then, you know, she's just, you know, started becoming more of a stronger person, making better decisions, which led her to being a real help out there in Southern California with the homeless, feeding people, just making sure they, you know, doing the best they can, you know what I'm saying, while she's out there, you know what I'm saying, whatever help she can do. And I guess she went viral being this woman doing these things, you know what I'm saying, on TikTok and all these type of things, right? So I guess, you know, she's been doing this for a few years. A lot of respect. You know, a lot of people got a lot of love for her. But you know what comes with love, y'all? You get a lot of hate. You get a lot of hate. And she got her dose of it. You know what I'm saying? And before she had passed, she had felt like she was being drugged. And she was having memory loss. You know what I'm saying? She said that she was down for a few days. And when she came up out of it, she said that like her front sliding door was open. She said she thinks it could have been open for like at least, you know, a day or two. What's up with it, Rodney? So she don't know who's been in and out of her house. She says she don't think that she, you know, had any issues down there. You know what I'm saying? Like she's been, you know, raped or anything. But she was out of it, you know, thirsty and just feeling really out of it. Got herself all checked out, you know what I'm saying? And everything, major checkout. And they couldn't find anything in her blood or anything. They said whatever happened, and they do feel that she was drugged. They said whatever happened was in and out of her system. So they couldn't detect anything. And she just said she just hasn't been feeling right. And again, you know what I'm saying, she was just having a lot of issues. So with that, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the Cash App, y'all. With that, you know, she was saying that just something wasn't right. She just couldn't put her finger on it, and she went to get checked out again. And again, they were telling her, like, we don't know, but you're definitely, something's happening. What's up with it, landlord? So she ended up passing, y'all. There's no lead on it. You know what I'm saying? People are really sad about it. Again, I didn't really know too much about this lady, but when I seen the story and kind of, you know, got a little bit of whiff of it, it was sad. And I got a clip on it, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get a little bit of that, and then I'll go ahead and drop the link. So let's get to that, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all my little backstory on it. And let's go. Chrome tab. All right, here we go.
I need to talk to you about something a little bit serious. I realize I've been missing all week long. I have no memory of the week. The last thing I remember is hanging the piñata up on last Saturday at Maryville's. I remember feeling extremely thirsty, and I remember telling Brandy my legs felt weak underneath me. After that, I have no memory of driving. They said I continued to feed. I drove home. I woke up Tuesday. I went to sleep Saturday night. I woke up Tuesday in my house, scared, bruising all on my arms as if somebody had grabbed me. My memory is completely erased. I still can't remember. I went to the doctor. It was too late to draw my blood to see if anything was in there. I'm still not 100% back to normal. My daughter's been taking care of me. It's been extremely scary. They've ran all kind of blood tests on me. Nothing comes up. They think I need to do a better job watching, you know, my surroundings. Somebody might have slipped me something. But that's where I've been all week. You haven't seen me feed, no donuts, no hot dogs, no pizza, no nothing. I'm still trying to get my memory back. I don't remember. It's extremely scary. And I'm just really trying to process. That's where I've been. Good morning, guys. Forgive the background noise. I'm at the hotel. 13 hours in Long Beach Memorial Medical Center. As you can see, most of my face piercings have been cut out. After seeing 2 doctors, 2 nurses, CAT scan, metabolic panel, EKG, all the testing and questions, they can only deduce that somehow I was drugged. What was it? We'll never know. The body absorbs it quickly, they said. By the time I woke up, it was no longer detectable. They said even if I saved my vomit, like I said I should have, they said it wouldn't have been detected in that. It has to come from your blood. My memory will come back over time. I went yesterday because I couldn't figure out where Costco was. I forgot how to pay a company bill. And I'm concerned about my memory. You know, I still have my daughter driving me around, but they told
Just real quick, I'm gonna pause it. That's really, really scary, y'all. You know, to be able to comprehend that you forgot where your Costco was. You know, you're having a bad issue with your memory, but you're comprehending that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like this day by day, it's like she sound like she's kind of like getting her shit back. You know what I'm saying? But whatever happened, that was something that was really, really wild, y'all. And that's scary, man. That's on the street, and that somebody can, you know, slip that on you. You got to be careful, y'all.
told me just to relax and it will come back. Every day, I don't know if you can tell by the videos I'm doing, but I feel like I'm getting better. Like every day, I feel like I'm more and more myself. I'm coming into this. For me, it's just the unanswered questions: who, what, when, where, why. But I praise God for his protection. I'm grateful that I was able to vomit and get that all out of there. After waking up for 3 days, my sliding door for my garage was wide open, which means day and night for 3 days it had been open. Anybody could have come in the house, come and gone. And they want me to do an R kit today just based upon those factors. I don't think anything happened down there. I did self-check, but I'm going to finish this out and do the rape kit. I'm going to pray on it. I'm going to release and let go and just thank God that he kept me, and we're just going to move past it, guys. Hey guys, let's talk about it. So, yes, I'm still off my game. I've had so much trauma in my life. I've done bouts of Prozac, lots of therapy to get over the death of my child.
So she's just going to really kind of get into, you know, her past, you know, trauma that she's had. And since, you know what I mean, this situation happened with her being, you know, drugged or whatnot, it's really been messing with her mental health. And she's explaining how, like, the different drugs like Prozac and everything that she took that, you know, helped her with, you know, some of these things, you know what I mean? And she felt that she was, you know, past a lot of these, you know, traumas and everything in her life. And now they all kind of came back ever since this situation. So I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward this a little bit and get to another part. And then we're going to go ahead and end that. And let me see about right here. We'll start. Oh, man, this thing be killing me. I just want to play it.
Called
That's
to
all
her
I want to
house
do.
after her daughter, Rashawn Williams, requested a welfare check when her mother stopped answering calls and would not open the door. Officers forced entry into the home and found Shirley unresponsive on the floor next to her bed upstairs. She was pronounced dead at the scene, and the Clark County Coroner's Office later confirmed her death.
An autopsy is still pending, and authorities have stated that no foul play is suspected at this time. If you've ever seen videos of her washing someone's hair, cutting it, or simply offering a hug, you understand that she wasn't just doing charity work. She was reminding people that they still mattered. May she rest in peace, and may the work she did not be forgotten by the world.
According to the police report, officers found a finished plate of food on her bed and a single white pill near her pillow. Investigators were told she had been taking medication, though the exact type was not disclosed. Shirley had previously spoken about using antidepressants to manage panic disorder. There were no visible signs of violence on her body, and her son was reportedly the last person to speak with her, several days before she was found. At the time of the report, her death was being treated as non-suspicious while authorities continued reviewing medical and toxicology results.
So glad you made it and that you're here because your life is a testimony.
I just keep thinking, why am I here? What is my purpose? I'm not.
Lizzo was sad when she heard about her demise.
I don't even know how to make this video, dog. Because I don't want to be like that girl crying on the internet, but Shirley Raines, founder of Beauty to the Streets, incredible woman, leader in her community, passed away last night, and I am devastated. If any of you guys know about any of my Juneteenth givebacks, Shirley has always been a part of them every single year. We did a conversation in 2024 about why she does what she does. I shared the stage with her at the People's Choice Awards when they gave me the People's Champ Award. She was right by my side. She's somebody who I used to just give clothes to. I just had so many clothes, and I saw that she was going to Skid Row and she was going to homeless communities and she was beautifying them, you know, helping them feel seen, helping them feel beautiful, giving them makeovers, haircuts, clothes. And she used to joke like, girl, everybody be in your clothes. And like, I got on Lizzo's coat. There was a time where she was like, we're in dire need. We need clothes right now. I think she was either in Arizona or Vegas. And I sent whatever I had. And even like asked Yitty to like send me stuff. She was like, you made the plus size girls here so happy. They feel so fly. And she would always like write me when I was going through things and when like the public was turning its back on me. When the public was turning its back on me, she never did. She was like, stay encouraged. She would always send me messages of love, and she never, ever asked for anything in return. People like her are rare. Special, and they deserve to be protected and honored. And I'm so grateful I was able to give her flowers while she was here. If you don't know who she is, please go look her up, because her work is not over. She overserved the underserved, and she helped the marginalized feel important. We're going to miss you, and we're going to need you, Shirley. And I'm so sad that you're gone.
Despite her passing, Shirley Raines is remembered for founding Beauty to the Streets and dedicating her life to helping people experiencing homelessness on Skid Row. Her death shocked supporters across the country, many of whom credited her with saving lives and giving dignity to people society often ignored. Her life shows that one person, driven by love, can change thousands of lives. And sometimes, the greatest heroes are the ones who never stop showing up. By that being said, we do not know who killed her and why she was killed if she was killed. What do you guys think? Please stay safe out there, and we shall see you guys in the next video.
I hope that kind of answered your question, Mr. Boston. That's why I let it play to the end. So, you know, we don't know, man. We don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and play a quick song, y'all, so I can get a dab in. The link is dropped. If anybody want to come up, go ahead and come up. If not, it's good. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to chop it up with y'all. And look, we got an hour and 5 minutes in, so that's dope. I always want to do a good hour, you know what I'm saying, commentary before I drop the link. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link again. Shout out to John, man. I played y'all, you know what I'm saying, a dose of John earlier. And yeah, that was melanated. I think Lizzo, you know, did her justice, man. And you can tell that they had a good relationship, you know what I'm saying, and looked out for each other, emotional and, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say financial, but in a way that can, you know, help others and shit, you know, with the clothes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's really dope, man. It's good to see people, you know what I'm saying, have a heart. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see that people still do have a heart. There's nothing wrong with it. You see a lot of bad behavior being praised in YouTube streets. It makes you wonder, like, in real life, do you guys praise that type of behavior? Or is it just the character? Is it just the act? Is it just, you know, that famous word, you know what I'm saying, that hey, it is what it is, right? But do you guys champion that type of shit, you know what I'm saying, that you do in these YouTube streets out there on the real streets, man, in real world? Fuck. But yeah, let me go ahead and get a song in real quick, man. We're gonna do, you know, Ray Love. And again, y'all, if y'all want to hit the link, man, the link is out there. So here we go.
I got to watch my back because these motherfuckers just.
I race about the house, it's 8 o'clock. I whistle down the street to my niggas on the block. But before I strike, I have to go inside my trunk and put away the thing in case I got some funk. I mash up to the west side just to get some doja. A little spot called West Night, deep in Santa Rosa. I pull into the Cracker Jacks and let my system thump. A message to the day, man, I'm looking for a swap. Plans are getting zested, plus I'm fully dressed shit. Never one thought of tonight being tested. Striking down link, now I'm headed for Minto. Turn on the college, now I'm sitting in my love, smoking Indo.
Sitting in my love, smoking Indo. I think I got some in, so I'm feeling kinda cold, bro. Hit the liquor store and now it's back onto the track. I got to watch my back because these motherfuckers jack. I'm turning up that ENJ, but player, I ain't tripping. A nigga with a 30-round clip thought I was slipping. I left the fully go, shot his ass through the dirt. Now I'm launching like a pimp in the cut. Still smoking Indo.
Sitting in my low, smoking Indo. At a stoplight when some fool stuck a 9 in the window. Reached under the seat for my pistol. My hand was on the Glock, it was cocked, but I couldn't find my clip, bro. I looked around and seen someone else, a young ass nigga with a go-to. They yelled out, break yourself. So much for a black man to do. Either smoke this motherfucker quick or else I'm through. But I ain't tripping, he can't get away scot-free. Because I found a clip to my shit out from under the seat. He said,
I got a gun and you got a gun. Pointed at each other. I'll shoot you and take your loot and leave you undead, brother.
So I shot him through the door, then opened it up and hit him once more. He fell to the floor and screamed. His blood started to pour. His homie stood in fear. I looked in his eye, tear appeared. I wasn't thinking too clear. I should have been up out of there, but what should I do with the punk? I shot him to it through the gat in the trunk. I matched him to the bank and dumped the Glock, the Mac, and all that junk. You know, yeah, the Glock, the Mac, and all that junk. The next morning at 8, the police came to snatch my ass. I tried to run too late, but they caught me before I made my dash. Or caught me in the street, threw me in the car, took me to the jail, stripped the search and locked me down, and wouldn't even set me bail. So I'm sitting in the holding cell stressing. Let this be a lesson, killer ain't no profession. Shit, the DA's trying to take me for a ride. Shot me a deal, 15 to life, double homicide. My dump truck defendant said it beats the chair. I call my mama every day and cry, it ain't fair. Now I'm wondering how the hell did they find me? Got my prints off a shell at the scene of the crime, G. Now my life is a wreck. I wanna hang from the tail with a sheet wrapped around my neck. Everything goes black and it gets silent. This is the result of black on black vibe. You know, black on black.
Sitting in my house smoking Indo. I think I got some in, so I'm feeling kinda cold, bro. Hit the liquor store and now it's back onto the track. I got to watch my back because these motherfuckers jack. I'm turning off that ENJ, but prayer, I ain't tripping. A nigga with a 30-round clip thought I was slipping. I let the fully go and shot his ass through the dirt. Now I'm lounging like a pimp in the cut. Still smoking Indo.
Still smoking.
Still smoking Indo.
Still smoking. Still smoking. Yeah, though.
Still smoking Indo.
Yeah, though. DJ 6, I'm still puffing on that weed, man.
Still smoking Indo.
Still smoking.
Still smoking Indo.
Man, that dab. I really needed that dab, y'all. So yeah, I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, being here tonight. The link is out there. Nobody hit it, so it's good, you know what I'm saying. I'll probably be here another like 10 minutes real quick, see if somebody hit it. If not, it's good. There was a situation that I saw that I was gonna speak on, but I was like, nah, because I knew what I had. I probably would be able to get my hour in. But it happened real close, you know what I'm saying, to where a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? God dog, y'all. We on the block. What it do, be easy?
Hey, what's good? Could you hear me?
I could hear you, bro. I was in your live the other day, yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you and John, bro, y'all ended up getting on that topic, bro. And I don't think.
Oh, you know what? I remember I did see you in
Oh,
actually,
okay.
I documented that term because you used the classic term, and I was going to incorporate it in that stream that we talked about. You said, "Oh, spaghetti."
Yeah.
And it made me think about the commercial, and we'll remember the commercial was fire.
Fuck yeah, nigga.
They
That's
literally
why I be
made
saying it, bro. I be trying to take people back with some of the little, slang shit I be saying, bro.
Hey, that literally made you want to go get a can, crack that can
Off
open.
top, bro. That sweet tasting, spaghetti.
Hey,
But y'all was on it though, dog. On
Yeah.
man, I really want to touch on that, dog.
No, but see,
Again.
I wanted you to come
And I
up
like
here.
you. And I should have, because I kind of like how your vertical shit be going, bro. And like with those type of even though I love doing them over here too, but I think with that vertical and how you've been going crazy with the numbers. So I just think the attention that it'll get on that conversation, I think, yeah, we need to do it. It needs to happen.
Yeah, so we'll set that up behind the scenes. And I had a couple people told me specifically, they told me before, because I was only doing it one way, and because I had seen my boy Danny Myers, he tried to do it, but he didn't know what he was doing, so he was kind of struggling. So I was like, damn, I don't want to be struggling like he did. And then shout out to Ronnie Q, and Ronnie Q was like, nah, you need to do it. So I was like, all right, let me just figure it out. And then I started doing it, and then it just started going up from there. And then some people told me that was like, actually, they prefer it because they kind of watch it on their phone anyways. If you go to YouTube Studio, it will show the analytics. And I looked, and most people was watching my content from their phone. It's like literally, I think it's like only, I think it was like 20% or less is watching it from like the TV. You know what I mean? Like, or from their computer. Because most people got their phone or their tablet all day. So my analytics said most people start watching it vertical. So I just started doing it that way.
Period. What's up with it, Bobby?
What's up? What you doing?
Chilling, man. How you been?
Good. How you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good.
Hello, Beezy.
Hey, what's good? How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you, for
asking. Have you been catching up on what's been going on out there, Bobby?
A little bit. It'd be all some bullshit, but yeah.
Yeah,
you in the mix too, Bobby? You beefing? Who you beefing with, Bobby?
Oh, I'm not beefing. I'm chilling in the cut.
Oh,
Making me mad.
Oh, okay, got you. I always ask Big Rig, like Big Rig, who Big Rig, who you beefing with? You got
nobody.
Smoke? Okay. Because I know it's been a couple times you've been in the line of fire, but bro ain't get hit. That boy too swift on his toes. I'm like, how you ain't get hit? He come back.
Hey, you see how shit could just, get real funny, just real easy. I seen you yesterday or the other day when you was on
it almost
S3.
got messy, bro. I had to
and bro was like, man, can you just get the fuck up out of here until, you know what I'm saying, she finished her commentary?
Niggas
when as far as I was concerned, I thought it was kind of done, bro. Like, she was just kind of just popping it.
It literally was done. And it's kind of like how cats be doing with you. How they try to want you to run your platform. Big Rig, why you got this person on your platform? They want you to adopt and absorb they beef. They beefing with somebody else. They made a video about something. Like, I don't even know about the video, bro. All y'all could come up here because I'm not in the mess. Now I'll listen to the mess, or I might, be entertained by it, but I'm not gonna be intertwined or entrenched in it. You feel me?
I got Vibrant on my side, boy.
So they better not come for Riggs. Yeah, I always say the hardest working mod on YouTube, Vibrant. She always be coming through. But yeah, Big Rig, that Yeah, you almost got mixed up. So I'm glad you came out unscathed.
Man, and that's why, you know, I be right over here on the block, you know, doing my thing, bro. I don't gotta hit. I'll hit my people's, you know, panels and shit. Because that's what I planned on doing anyways for 2026. It's kind of just, you know, hitting my folks, you know, panels and shit like Sincere, fuck with Room Shaker and shit. You know what I'm saying? And all
Let
kind
me
of
ask
shit,
you
you
this
know what I'm saying?
question though, Big
What's
Rick.
going on?
Because you know you able to stay out of the mess. Like
Mm-hmm.
how does, based on your observation, how does hitting a panel, how does that implicate you kind of in the mess, right? Because you might just be, you know, wanting to pop it and you hit a panel, but it could be dangerous. You can put yourself in a line of fire, right? Like, could you?
Yeah, but I know how to, like, you know, I know how to, like, get out of fire, bro. Like I don't
That's
pay
what I'm
too much
saying.
attention. Depending on what kind of mood I'm in or something. Like if you catch a drinking rig or something, bro, I'm liable to crash the fuck out. And then I'm gonna probably go ahead and crash the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna
Also,
probably be maybe
it's all
content for a
dependent.
day or two, but I'm gonna be gone. I'm not gonna show up for like a day or two. I'm gonna let them do they thizzle, and then I'll slide back too. You know what I'm saying? Because I just know me. You know, you catch me on a drinking hype, you know what I'm saying? You gonna get a whole different rig fucking around playing with me or something on a fucking
They
panel.
gonna be
So
like, "Who was this? Who was this?"
yeah, you know, and that's why I usually don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause usually I could be real chill, but you know, you do some triggering shit, you know what I'm saying? Or just really be playing with a nigga. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no,
Bobby,
I
what's going on with you?
hear
Bobby,
you.
jump in there, man. What's going on with you? You been gone for what, about like 5 months or so? And then you just
Yeah.
jump back in, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, hey, what's going on, y'all?
Disappeared. She popped up
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
you doing
Dad."
magic shows though.
Bobby
I don't want to hear
Houdini.
what you're talking about. Every time I come back, you don't want to give me no rent. You just want to sit there and be
And
like
what
it's
did I
funny.
say? What did I say in my community wall, Bobby?
So
If
what
we're
I'm
gonna
supposed
keep
to
it
do?
100, if we're gonna keep it 100,
What
so
I'm
you
supposed
think
to do?
you think I'm gonna fuck around and every time you just decide to pop up and I'm gonna go ahead and go to my thing and put you in blue and make you a crib?
Okay, listen. Okay, you act like I'm gonna do something funny.
It ain't about funny. What's funny is like, how can I go ahead and put you in blue, and today you're in blue, the next time I see you, you're gonna be fucking looking like newspaper again because you done killed your whole fucking page or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll come back, you know what I'm saying, in a month or so. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
Now, if
know
you
what
was
you're
like,
talking about.
if you was fucking around and you was, you know, just here, you know what I'm saying, and just doing your thizzle like you used to do back in the day, you know what I mean? Man, you be in blue all day, Bobby. Come on, man. You know you one of the day ones like Peach. How could you not?
Yeah, whatever. I
Damn,
don't
you
know.
you
I
didn't
be
even
sick.
like that spill. That's crazy. So
I
you didn't
just
even like that spill I just gave you right there,
She's
and it was
like,
genuine.
she's
it
still
was all
ain't in
right.
blue.
It was
It
all
feels
right, I
like,
guess.
That's
hey,
crazy.
hey, shout out to Bobby because that was a real response. Big Rig, that was a real response, but she like, after all that, I still ain't in blue, so it's
Man, that
whatever.
was
Right. It was
a
all
cold
right.
look. I got Peach's eyes open. You know what I'm saying? That was a cold one, boy. But you know, hey, you know, I could dig it, but she could dig it too, though. When you fuck around and get that, you know, shit together, and you gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Through all the different
I'll be on
weathers,
punishment. I'll be
you
on
gonna go.
trial run.
You ain't on no punishment, no trial run, no none of that.
A
I'm telling you.
probationary
You
period.
know what's crazy? Be easy. I'm sitting up here and I'm telling her what it is. You know what I'm saying? And she acting like it's going through one ear and out the other. My nigga
Be
is
easy. He's a
crazy.
lie. Cause listen,
I've never seen this before in my life.
the last time that I was around Be Easy, he told me I had to at least show up to 3 shows in order for me to get a wrench.
And why
And
do you
I
think I
showed up
said that?
and he still didn't give it to me. So he over here got me on a trial run.
Nope.
It's
I
all
don't
right
even think
though.
you made it to the third one because
Hey,
you killed your whole page.
I did see Bobby on a lot of panels, so
Okay, but I see what Be Easy doing, man. You know
I
I'm
wasn't
what?
on a lot of panels.
Let me do this real quick because this nigga, you know what I mean. This is crazy. I'm bottom of the barrel right now. So what's
Oh,
up with it, the hood
whatever.
table?
I did sub to your channel, Be Easy. I just went and subbed to
it's
your
Bobby's
channel.
world.
Hey, yeah, she subbed to it, dog, but it's gonna be gone tomorrow. You feel me? So you may be
Oh, so I gotta go.
yeah.
I gotta ghost subscriber. Shout out to Casper.
Hey, the hood. Nah, I ain't gonna do it to you. I was gonna tell you to come up hood table, but I'm not gonna do it to you, and I'm not gonna do it to myself. You know what I'm saying? But God dog. That's all I'm gonna say. Hood table, you.
This is wild.
So what's going on with you though, Bobby? Everything been good?
Look at Vibrant even over there telling me I gotta show up more often.
Vibrant,
I know
no.
Vibrant, but this shit be getting on my nerves. I be trying to stay out of
I'm
this
not Vibrant. I'm not Vibrant. That's why I just caught
Big
myself. I'm
Rig
hella
running
zooted.
that boy
What it
running
do,
the
my
strict.
mind?
You running
And
a
then on
strict
top of that,
program, right?
Big Riggs don't be coming live, but once a month he be acting like he come
That's
alive.
what I don't do though. You know what I'm saying? I've been lightweight doing, the twice a week. Basically, I at least do one for myself, and I always do a Sunday joint. You know what I'm saying? That's a period. But I either been going live Wednesday or Thursday, sometimes a Friday. But today, you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I can make it happen. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go live on this, you know what I'm saying? WCW, like the wrestling back in the days.
WCW.
Yeah, wasn't it called something like that? I don't know. I wasn't.
New World Order.
Be easy, no. See, he just said it. I think he just did a jingle or something. I don't know what that
that
was.
New World Order.
West Coast Wednesdays. I wonder where you got that from.
You know where I got it from?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd I get it from, Bobby?
I don't even know.
All right.
I don't even know.
Be right back listening. Okay, Peach. I appreciate you listening, Peach. I appreciate you.
Yeah, leave Peach alone.
Never am I messing with Peach, man.
You always bringing Peach up and then she got to pop back in. You know she working.
Well, Peach said don't take her stick. Were you threatening to take her mod stick or something?
Who, Peaches?
Yeah.
Peach will never get her mod stick taken.
No, Peach is a soldier.
Got you.
Peach is one of the main reasons in the beef sector why I even did this shit, because she kept telling me to do it, just pushing the envelope. No bullshit. She know it. I'll never not give nobody they props and shit or nothing. Like, I ain't that type of motherfucker. Like, like some people really just, they kind of did their thing and maybe just be like, fuck it. And I just said, all right, I'll try it. Because like I said, I came over here, with a little bit of nothing. I had like 300. Next, they just started doing it. Damn near every week or two, I was getting almost 100 subbies, and then they had me at that 1,000, bro. And then they demanded, like, hey, you got to go ahead and hit a live, bro. We're going to start taking some of these subs back. I was like, God damn.
Hell yeah, it did get to a point.
I was like, all right, you feel me? Shit.
It did get to that point. He had all these subs and he just steadily just lagging, just saying.
Yeah, they was like, hey, check this out.
He was lacking, bro.
Well, I was kind of spooked, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit you. The only time I was doing the shit was when we was getting down and you was the guy, bro. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I'd hit the link and now I have to run the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was going on YouTube and
the pressure was on
and
you,
figuring out shit.
You actually
know
what
I'm saying?
Right?
Hell yeah, dog.
Bro had to do his homework.
Made me a little intro real quick because my first day I had my intro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I gotta have a little intro because, like, watching you and Raw Bees and Triggs, there was no fucking way I was gonna bust out with a fucking stream and not have a fucking intro, my nigga. No way, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's been the same intro since. But
hey, bro, where'd you find the
period?
Bees? That nigga went. Did he start making beats in the lab again?
Nah, it was hella old, bro. I just pulled off an archive, my nigga.
I was just gonna say, where was that archive, nigga? You had a hard drive or what?
Nigga, my computer, I got about fucking 200 beats in this motherfucker.
That nigga got a little treasure trove. He finally done shit off.
Yeah, I just heard it was like, okay, boom, that one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Found, you know what I'm saying? Found some motherfuckers doing donuts in my city, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use that as the clip. And it was done.
Yeah, be easy. Big Riggs, the old man, he had to figure all that out. He had to, it ain't like back in the day where you could just plug some stuff up. He had to get on there and figure out how to upload and stream and do all that.
Hell yeah. And I did. And within like the first week or so, I was able to do a lightweight screen share I was kind of proud of myself, bro. Like I
Hey,
kind of
bro.
like way
Hey,
learned that shit.
hold on, Big Rig. I literally was about to say, bro. Cats gotta kind of be kind of proud of that shit because, like, for reals, bro. When I meet like a lot of like OG cats, where they'll give you some extreme like life knowledge, but even when you trying to show them some technical shit, like, hey, look, you know you can do this with your phone. They'll have a high level phone, and they like, I don't do all that shit. I'm like, so
Right.
why'd you
Why'd you
get this
get it?
new iPhone? Yeah. So, but they don't even try. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So the technology is just going to keep getting faster, better, and stuff. So people take for granted knowing how to figure it out, bro. When like cats can come from a Atari, Nintendo, Sega Genesis, PS1, all of those, it just gets more advanced, more advanced. So you just kind of got to figure it out on the fly. And for whatever it is, somebody made a YouTube video about it. You literally could find anything. Damn, man, my old school broke on the side of the word, but on the road. Look up on YouTube. Literally, somebody's made a video, and I don't even like. It's so much mechanic shit that I didn't know how to do. I looked on YouTube and I did it myself. I'm like,
That's
damn,
a
like
fact. Me
how I do
too.
that? So it's the same thing with this stuff, bro. Like computers, I didn't know how to do that shit. I'll start building now. Now I don't like
Hey,
building from
can I
scratch.
stop you real quick, B?
Yeah, go
Real
ahead, bro.
just
You got it.
and I don't, I'm not trying to destroy your thought, but
It's
bro,
your show. You got it.
well, actually, you got it. You've been doing that shit on your page where you got the girls with the BEZ shirts, the skateboard, the bicycles, and you like looking up, and then it goes like to the sky or some shit. You did that yourself?
Yeah, all I did was just take some pictures that I took of myself, and then I just like remixed it, and I added like graphics.
And you made it have motion?
Correct, exactly.
So that picture when you turn your head, it's just a still, and then you made yourself turn your head and shit?
Correct.
Wow, bro, you're doing that shit, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, if you got like high quality pictures, like I can do the same thing. So it's a real picture of me on the balcony, and then I added the girls walking by in the jet, and the jet it comes through and it has like a bunch of smoke, and then it spells out my name. All of that stuff I did myself. You know what I mean? So that like when so even when cats is looking at
Because
it
when you have your vertical playing, like you'll have, it's like a different version playing on the vertical than what's playing on your StreamYard one.
correct,
or maybe it
because
just shows. I don't know,
yeah,
bro.
I
But
was
that
gonna say
shit,
it's the same thing, but since it's a different format, because once people are watching it on their TV, it adjusted so that it's a wide screen, so it's not gonna show everything. But on the phone shows like a portion of the visual, and then it also shows the background graphics. So that's how I'm able to have the motion graphics and still like have you seen the one that I have with a car? I'm like in the car, and then it's like the car is swinging, and it makes like
was that you in the car?
yeah. So like yeah.
I did see that, dog, and I was gonna ask, but you was on stream, and I was gonna
Yeah,
be like, nigga, did you put yourself in that car, bro?
yeah. So you see what I'm saying? I just take like videos that I already have of myself and photos, and then I just add like the animation to it.
Unbelievable, bro.
But yeah, like man, I'm
Go ahead and go
over.
what you was. I just had to stop you because I've
And
been
shout
meaning
out
to
to
ask
Bobby,
you.
because now that I think about it, like she hit on something, like like and how you said you was proud of yourself, bruh. We on the, you feel me? Like I said, that's why I consider myself like a ghetto nerd. You feel me? And shout out to my boy George Macon. He got a foundation called Urban Nerd. So I used to call that. So I'm probably gonna do like a ghetto geek type of thing, because it's like, nigga, we on the block right now. Nobody knows this shit, right? So it's like somebody gotta break out. You feel me? Somebody gotta figure this shit out, bro. Like we
Yeah.
all here, we got the equipment. It's like, okay, we all just sitting here. It's a bunch of niggas here. Okay, who's gonna figure this shit out? all right, nigga, fuck it, I'm gonna figure this shit out, bro. How I do this shit, bro? And the same thing with the cameras, bro. Like for photography and videos, look how much that shit costs, bro. So I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna keep paying hella niggas to shoot the video. So I just bought some cameras, bro. Like the videos, the photos was trash. I'm like, damn, how the hell is my photos coming out trash? I went to the library, bro. I was reading shit. I went on YouTube, bro. Was watching hella videos, just like I was in class, bro. Watching hours of videos, taking notes and shit. And then now Caspi asked me, like, bro, where'd you go to school for that shit? It's like YouTube, Pinterest, bro, the internet. I just keep
Period.
reading hella shit. You got to take hella time. You kind of got to just zone out where it's like, all right, fuck it. Just turn the phone off. All right, I'm going to listen to this shit for like 2 hours. And then, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, bro, we just got to put that shit into motion, bro. And
It's
whenever,
clowning.
bro, yeah, whenever you want to, bro, we got to do a high level photo shoot for Big Rig, you feel me? And then from there, you'll have hella photos to just use forever, bro. And for there, you can just make all sorts of shit, you feel me? Like,
True.
flyers, backgrounds. Because the thing is, as you get higher level, people gonna be like, hey, send me a photo. And if all you got is like some kind of grainy, blurry
Oh
photo,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
it's they kind of got to do. It's just harder. It's harder to do. You know? But not only that, it's like, what's the point of having all this technology now, and then we ain't using it to its full
Facts.
capacity, right? We come from Zapcos and Dynamats, and you know what I mean. So it's like, if
Yeah.
the technology steps up, it's like you kind of got to use that shit, bro. Like,
Facts.
remember we had the CD cases and shit like that,
Case
but now,
logic.
bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, first I had 100 one, then that wasn't enough. Then I had a 200 one, that wasn't enough. Then I had one that held like 500 CDs, mixed CDs,
One side
original
was the
CDs.
cover, the other side was the disc.
You feel me? But now,
Chris,
go
What's up
ahead.
with it, Bobby?
put me back up there by you.
There you go.
Can you see my picture?
Yeah, and the thing is it was a white dot. I was gonna tell you before you had dropped, but now you're good. Like I'm looking on my phone and it's the B.
Okay, because I seen it too. I was like, why ain't it up there?
Yeah, but it was on my StreamYard. It is up there, and then I just looked at my phone and I seen it was a white dot. So then I was like, oh shit! And right before I was gonna tell you, you dropped. You know what I'm saying? But you good now though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. StreamYard seems like it's been acting up the last couple of days.
It do be acting up, but do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
That's probably part of the problem.
Bingo.
Why?
That's probably part of the problem because, like, I notice people that got iPhone, they be having issues with the StreamYard.
It probably needs to be updated or something. But you know what, too? I noticed is when
Updated
I
to an Android.
Absolutely, be easy.
no,
How
I
you beat me
never.
to the punch, bro? I happened to be looking at my phone
Hold
and I was
on,
just
hold
about
on,
to say
Bobby.
that.
Updated and uprated.
Absolutely not. I'll always be an Apple.
Mm.
Um, you know what though? Can I ask you something about your guys' Android? When you go on StreamYard, does it still keep you on the YouTube app or does it take you to Google?
It
I'm always
depends
on
on the
Google if
person.
I'm on the StreamYard app.
It usually takes you to Google, but it depends on how your phone is set up. You can set it up to whatever default browser that you want. Some people got Firefox and Samsung Internet or whatever one. So typically, people have Google as their default browser. But yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
all
wonder if
depends on
that's
the,
what it
the
is.
phone.
Be easy. I wonder if because because it's like you're not actually utilizing the app, you're using a browser. I'm wondering if that's why it's kind of like has that lag or it's having issues because I noticed it took me. I was on YouTube, but when I came to StreamYard, it put me back over to Safari, and that's what I'm talking to y'all on. I'm not talking to you on the YouTube app.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
I think that's probably.
That's probably why it does that. Man,
you
I
good
wish
now.
Nurse K and Les B would come through. I was wondering because I've been talking to Nurse K probably the last couple of days and stuff, and I'm she was in the chat. I fell asleep. I don't remember what y'all was talking about the other day, but I fell asleep.
That's how you do me. You just come to my lies and fall asleep and shit because I'm not cussing nobody out and
Damn, Big Rig, you
calling
like
somebody all out their name. Now hold on, be easy. This shit is crazy. Bobby done came up here and just really just let me have it. Now look, first let me tell you how. You let me have it from the first time talking about the being in blue like a crib. And then you started, getting on me right now talking about you falling asleep all in my shit. Tell me how.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
getting on you. I'm not over here getting on you. Right now I'm really, really, really trying to be transparent. But I'm holding back.
See, now you holding back. Damn, man, this shit. Look at Peach, man. Peach.
It's hard. It's hard, Riggs, because we got company. Um, so
Bobby
but
trying to be on her best behavior.
yeah, we got company. So I'm gonna tell you like this, Riggs. It's not because you be cussing people out and this, that, and the other. I don't know what the hell y'all were talking about, but it was like a conversation. I think that I was like, oh, I don't know if I should go ahead and jump into that one. So I was sitting here
But
listening.
go ahead.
I was still giving you my click and my view.
No, and
I
I
was
appreciate that. But the thing is, Bobby, like if you ever want to come up, right? We don't always got to talk about, when I open up the panel, it doesn't just have to be on what my topic was. I'm opening up the panel just for my peoples, man. Y'all chop it up with me, let me know what's going on. Or, what I mean? You could tell me, shit, hey, I'm going to the whoop de whoop this weekend or something to see, TLC or something, anything. You feel me? Like I ain't tripping.
Peach said, stop while I'm ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and just be quiet.
Damn.
Go ahead and just let it on go. Over here trying to act like I'm trying to get on you. I ain't
Yeah,
trying to get on you.
the table.
Huh?
What'd you say?
I don't know what you say.
No, I was looking at what Hood Table said.
Oh, guess what I was gonna tell you?
What happened?
I fasted for 3 days.
No shit, huh?
Yes.
Jay Dudden did it for a long, and she still be lightweight doing it. How
I
was it though?
fasted.
So you ain't taking in no food at all, or at a certain time you do take in something?
No, nothing for 3 days.
Ooh,
Man, that was the hardest thing ever in
I
life. I'm
bet
telling you.
your
I'm
body start eating your body, huh?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like it was like it was like the first day, it was good because it's like I do a 24-hour fast every Monday. So I told myself once a month I was gonna try to do a 3-day fast. So this is my first time doing it. And I mean, I had coffee twice and I had just the rest water. The first day was a breeze. The second day I was like, "Oh my God," I started getting hangry. I was literally like I don't know. I just started feeling some type of way. And then today I was just like, "Oh my God." I was like, I
Oh,
got to make it
you was
to
fasting today?
yeah.
Oh, so I'm talking to a hungry Bobby right now.
No, I ate. I ate, Riggs. I ate
Oh,
before I got
okay,
there. Oh, and
shit.
that's when I wanted to tell you too that you be coming on real late. Like, why you gotta understand I'm central. So it's like you come on at 10:25 at night. Like you can't come a little hour or two earlier or something. You only do it once a month.
And there we go with this once a month shit. So you gonna really stand on this once a month when I just
Once a
told
month.
you I at least do 2 times a week, one for myself and definitely one on Sunday. So that cannot be once a month.
I ain't okay. After this last West Coast Wednesday that you had did, or you did some on Thursday and Friday, you ain't did a
Last
West
week I
Coast
went
Wednesday.
live.
Yeah,
So
but you
now
ain't do
you want
West.
it. Now you want to stick me to a Wednesday, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
you were supposed to do West Coast Wednesday. That
Man,
there is
sometimes I can't make the Wednesday, Bobby, but I'm still making up a day though during the week.
it's one Wednesday a week. There's one Wednesday in a week.
But sometimes that Wednesday just it ain't my day. I tried just like today. See, I made it happen. And guess who came up on the panel? You.
Who? Man.
Don't turn into an owl. But you
get your rag top done yet?
it's to be honest with you, it's gonna get done because I did find a backup person, Bobby. I'm glad you asked that. So I definitely know. I'm definitely know this summer I'm gonna be fucking out there, man. Definitely.
What color you getting it?
Well, I already got it. I got everything. It's just getting the shit put on. Yeah, the top it's a canvas burgundy.
Okay.
Because my interior is a burgundy. It's pretty than a motherfucker. It's gonna be right. At least 8 times a month, hood table. Exactly. God dog it. What's up with you, Be Easy? You still there? Because you start getting real quiet, and next thing you know, you pull a Bobby, a vanishing act. Damn.
Hell nah. He took a break.
You said Be Easy is hecka bright?
Yeah, he took a break.
Oh, break. Yeah, because he still ain't came off of mute. Oh, there you go.
I took a break like you. Like Bobby said, you only going one time a month.
You gonna stand on that, right?
You breaking? Could I get a break? Give me a break like a Kit Kat boy.
Give me a break like Neil Carter. Hey, shout out to John, man. You was in the chat earlier. I don't see you no more, but I'm still waiting, brother. I'm still waiting. I seen you and Be Easy, doing your thizzle the other day. I can't wait to see you just on your shit. You know what I mean? You gonna drop that link, bro? I'm gonna hit that motherfucker razor fast, like just hella fast, bro. Like you gonna drop it, and I'm already gonna be in the back. So just come on, man. Let's get that John Sinatra thing going. Peach says it right now. She says, I like John. Yeah, man. A couple people like John, Peach. I played him in the beginning.
Yeah, John sounds pretty good.
Yeah, John, he got some bangers.
You just like he got to bang out a lot.
Does he come live to y'all?
Shit, man. This dude.
That's what you said.
This is great, bro.
That's what you said.
This is great.
Translation.
Bro. What'd you say, Bobby?
Never mind.
No, you asked a question, right? About John. You said, does he go live or something?
Yeah, that's right.
He's supposed to.
Oh, okay.
So that was kind of what I was getting at. I'm waiting for the brother to hit that red button.
But what does he do? Because I see Be Easy be doing stuff like politics, news, things like that, stories. What does he do?
Well, I'm waiting to kind of find out. He said he's gonna be doing a couple of different things. That's why I'm waiting for him to hit that live button. You must be tired of something. Bobby real stern tonight. Are you feeling that right now? Be easy, or is it just me? The and all that shit. Like you real stern tonight, Bobby. All right?
I don't know what's wrong with you. Why you want me to get down or something?
Big Rig, I think she's just matching your energy.
Right.
Oh, you know what?
Thank you.
You know what?
Easy.
Check it out.
Appreciate
you know
that.
what? No, I see what it is. And now I'm just gonna act. So it's good. I got it. No. What it is though is y'all funny, man. So I'm not gonna feed it. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm getting at. I'm not gonna feed it. I'm not gonna feed it at all. I'm just glad y'all up here, man. Chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what I'm looking like on these likes.
Yeah, shout out to Big Rig.
26, man. I appreciate that, y'all. If we can get to 30, man, that'll be great, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if not, that's cool, man. Because shout out to the replay gang. By the time I end this thing, I might go ahead and see that 30. You feel me? So that'll be dope.
You're gonna get more than 30.
Well, we'll see, Bobby. We'll see. It's been really hectic out here, Bobby. Like, there's a lot of shit going on, you know what I'm saying? So, it's hard to, you just gotta, the replay game, you know what I'm saying? But the people's they out there being entertained. You know what I'm saying? With all that old fucking fuck
Do
shit.
you want me to talk about some beef sector shit?
No, I wasn't trying to get you to talk about no beef sector shit, but I'm just saying there's a lot of shit going on. So like right now, like that's where everybody is at. You know what I'm saying? They on that right now. There's a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going live.
Yeah, I can't even deal with it. I be getting bored. I'm like, it's the same.
All right,
old
Hood Table,
stuff.
you have a good night.
Same old stuff, different day.
So are you sub to a lot of different people?
Not really. No. No.
I look at Peach, man. Peach wilding.
You, I don't even know if I go on there. You, Lolo. I even followed Envy because him and RY, I like that little vibe.
That's what I've been hearing. People like the Envy and R&Y vibe. That's
and
that's
I gotta
cool.
always follow Ness. I always watch Ness. And that's really it. I don't follow stinking ass blue shorts, so I peeped in a few times, but he get on my nerves. And that's it.
That's right. So you follow, you definitely getting the information.
Here
You
and there.
definitely, yeah. If you
You
follow
only
them,
need to go to a few folks.
yep, facts.
Wait a minute. Is Riggs and Bobby doing a little flirting up there? Riggs
Cream
wants
in
some
his
cream
coffee,
in his
and then you got big, and then CB Easy all night. He he been chiming in anything to kind of go ahead and throw a
He's
jab or something
crazy.
real quick. You know what I'm saying? He own it. Big Riggs
and
want a
pizza.
vanilla
I follow
latte.
Pizza Pop.
I asked the question. No jab at all.
Oh man, now he gets off of mute, man. That's crazy.
You was asking me to get off mute. I have been summoned. Now I'm off mute.
Be easy. I'm just gonna put it like this: what people don't know won't hurt them. That's all they gotta know.
Hey, I respect it. And vanilla lattes are good. With a little chocolate drizzle on the top.
Vanilla lattes with a chocolate drizzle.
On top is what he said.
Can you refute what I just said?
Who, me?
Big Red.
What's that?
You don't like vanilla lattes?
Hey man, come on, man. This nigga wildin'.
Bro, that was hella funny. I'm on mute.
Did you choke on that water?
It ain't water, man. It's actually some I made some
salty water.
Some blue Kool-Aid, man. This shit actually really flavorful,
that was that blue Dino? That blue Dini?
This shit is fucking fantastic.
Have you ever had Sharkleberry Fin?
I don't think so.
You ain't never had no Sharkleberry Fin Kool-Aid?
Mm-mm.
You gotta get some. It's like a cross between, I would say, like a, I don't know. I think it's strawberry and raspberry, blue raspberry.
This one is blue raspberry.
Oh,
that's what I got right now. Blue raspberry.
I made some fruit punch Kool-Aid the other day. It was on point.
Fruit punch is good. Tropical punch is a little better.
Boy, bye. They the same damn thing unless it's like pineapples and
Fruit
stuff.
punch and tropical punch are not the same.
Okay, so I ain't never had no tropical punch Kool-Aid, but it's got in.
Be easy. Have you ever had tropical punch Kool-Aid?
Yeah, I'm gonna give the nod to the tropical.
Have you ever had fruit punch Kool-Aid?
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So you had both? He said he had both.
Yes, I have both.
So what's in the tropical punch? Mango and pineapple and stuff?
I believe so.
nigga lying like a motherfucker. And the way he answered it too, though.
I
This
believe
nigga
so.
lying like a motherfucker. I believe so. Nigga, I ain't never seen a mango or nothing on the cover of Tropical Punch, bro. It just says it and you see the Kool-Aid man, and I know it tastes different than the fucking fruit punch. That's all I was getting at. But if it's mixed with
you can't confirm or deny that it does have mango. You just don't know.
I'm not catching a dose of mango in there, but
that's speculation.
I could be wrong. Yeah. But it could be speculation on both ends, though, if we're gonna do that.
No, I am. That's what I was saying. That's why I said I believe so. I didn't say it is so.
So back to what I was talking about this fasting, right? So I do a fast once a week, but I do the 3-day fast once a month. And like I said, I literally ate for the first time and my stomach was hurting tonight. Like hurting. So I suggest that anybody that's gonna eat first, your best bet is to eat something like fruit or a salad, because yeah, it will take you there. But I don't know. I actually enjoyed it. I felt a lot lighter on my feet and I feel good. But like I said, the second day was hard. And then remember the other day that I was telling you I made some tacos? Man, I tore them damn tacos up before I did this fast. I made some homemade tacos.
With the black beans.
Yeah. I don't eat beef, so well, I eat steak, but I don't eat ground beef. That's people meat. That's another story. But I eat
John hit the
ground chicken.
link. John hit the link.
You ain't have to cut me off. You could have let me finish.
Nah, I'm sorry, but I just, I seen he popped up. You know what I'm saying?
You about to have me up here with a whole bunch of dudes? Somebody else hit the link. I wish Nurse Kate was here. Or Lesbian.
John probably ain't even gonna hit the link, man. John, I just want to know when you're gonna end up going live.
And shout out to John.
B, do you know when he's going live, B?
I thought you had that information. Y'all didn't discuss it.
You know,
y'all didn't discuss it when you got the
phone. This nigga, man.
He said, I thought you had all that information. Where you at, B? You in your car?
No, I just got to the house, but but I got like a fan.
Oh, okay. Playing. You don't like sound bad. It does sound kind of hollow, but you don't sound bad.
It do sound hollow though.
You can still hear you real clear.
Like he talking in a jar or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the fan.
So what you been following with Beef Sector, Riggs? I want to keep talking about personal stuff because things could go left. So I figured bring something else in here on the table.
Hey, great. Does it still sound? Did you still hear it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I said, you still sound good though. It's like you can still hear your voice clear and everything. It's just a little hollow.
Okay.
I don't really follow too many different people with the Beef Sector stuff. Like I'd get like, Room Shaker and Reed and with a Hood Table, because she been kind of doing her thing lately. Sincere.
Hood Table
that's kind of it.
Strike somebody, didn't she? I think I heard some about that, but I didn't know for what it was, but I heard that she struck somebody for using her content.
I don't know, there's something out there going on. Something going on. You don't know? I mean, everybody done heard about something, Look at Viper.
Oh, wow.
Because I don't even know what the hell was going on with that. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, moving right along, Viper said, okay. But who do you still mod for over there?
I kind of lost my mod stick with people. I mod for ODS.
Yeah,
I mod for Diva.
You mod for Diva Tomboys?
Yeah, I've been modding for her for a minute.
Diva crazy.
Hey, Big Rig, what you do to lose your mod stick?
Good question.
He ain't do nothing, but he don't be coming and showing up. Cause he left fruit alone, so a lot of people are like,
he be disappearing like Bobby be disappearing over here.
You mod for Shakim, ODS, Diva, and who
I
else?
mod for Shakim.
Do you mod for Sincere?
No.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Hey, so a mod stick will get you in the line of fire?
I don't want to say it'll get you in a line of fire, but I think people be one like an allegiance or some shit, if that's the right word.
You got to kind of like pledge loyalty, right? You either with them or whatever.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. That's why I kind of like put up that post on my community wall. Like, if you mod for me, man, like I don't give a fuck where you roam. You know, just be good to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what?
I don't be tripping on that shit.
I got a sense of that, bro. You feel?
That's a lot. Keep up.
You
gotta watch somebody channel to see if your mod is modding and they comments, bro. You know how many comments be popping? Who got time to do all that?
Beezy, do you got mods?
Yeah, I
got mods.
John, and Big Red, they mod for me.
Can I mod for you?
I've never seen you in the chat, so now, if you got to come through, Big Rig said you got to come through 3 live. So now,
Here we go.
Now I gotta up the ante. I gotta make it 4. If you come through 4, then Bobby, you good to go. You come through for 4 and you're good to go. I'll give you a stick, Bobby. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. But you know what I mean? I really don't. I don't play all of the wrench politics like a lot of people do. You know, because some people do. They get a wrench and then they think it gives them some sort of mythical, magical powers. But then also there are like wrench politics where somebody give you one, but then they'll take it. It's like, bro, like why'd you even give me one? Because you know I'm supportive, but then I still support you and you take it. It's like what's the politics involved in that? But it's kind of just up in the air. You know what I mean? Or I have seen people where it may be a channel you don't agree with, but then if somebody got a mod stick over there, then, you know, they think, man, everything this person says, you must agree with it. Why else would they give you a mod stick? So it's a lot of underlying politics with that. You know, I don't really get involved. It's more or less like, do you, support me? Not do you like agree with everything that I say? But yeah, I don't mind really giving them out like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
What about you, John? John, can I get a mod stick on your page?
Hell yeah, you already know. Come on now, that's off the back.
But Big Rig had a lot to say. Shout out to Peach, Bobby, and some others. They said they liked your songs, but they just can't find your streams. They said you making bangers, but you ain't banging out live. I'm on mute.
Wait, Big Rig said they could. What? Say that again. What did he say?
Hey, be easy. Just said
Hold
that.
on.
But go ahead. I'm on mute.
Your songs are banging. You make bangers. But when are you gonna bang out alive that somebody could follow?
Okay, so look, right? You see, I got the page up, but the thing is, I'm having some difficulties getting it like discoverable. I don't know why. Like I got a few pages, but all the pages I got so far, they pop up when you type them. Now, when I created this page,
because you don't got nothing probably going. Like mine was like that too a lot.
When
like
you first,
fuck yeah, you don't got nothing on you. There's
so
nothing.
I got.
So if you type it, yeah, you'll pop up, but it ain't.
No,
I think I'm still.
It don't even pop up when I type it though.
Well, then what you got to do, John, is you got to do a live and then let Big Rigs or Be Easy share it out. Once you get shared out, it's going to get you in the algorithm.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
you got
let's
to
do
get out there first.
Yeah, bust a stream. But how many followers you got?
on the new page.
Whatever page you trying to go live on.
I'm trying to go live on the new page. The new page is the one I'm trying to stream from. The
Well, how many followers do you have?
Bro, none, bro. I only got like 2.
You're not gonna be able to stream.
You not even following me on there, bro.
I haven't seen it. I told you to send something in one of my comments or something. I haven't seen you. You can leave it in my comment, my latest comment right now. Type something from that page and I'll follow it. But
no,
you can't stream. You can't go live on StreamYard unless I think you got 50 subscribers.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to go live.
Yeah, that's probably why they weren't letting you.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, then, is he a mod here?
Yes, he is.
Drop your page in the chat.
I tell him all the time, Bobby.
They all in the chat right now. All like I got the Johnson different page. I got
Send
the
it to Viber and ship
music and the I Am Deeper channel page. That was the first. Matter of fact, I commented on this live before it even started.
But if you have a page that already has about 50 subscribers, bro, I would just say fuck it and go on that page.
I'm just
go on that page, and then as you say, hey, do me a favor after this stream. You know, go sub to this page. Like
absolutely, or you could stream them both, right? Be easy because you're gonna buy your StreamYard so you could stream to both, bro.
Exactly.
And then you tell them to go ahead and sub on the other one. See, like I don't know this shit, but I know this shit because you know what I'm saying, fucking around with the peoples and shit.
You can do them both at the same time.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna just stream. I'm gonna go live from my main page, and then just start building it up from there, shooting them over, telling them
absolutely.
Yep, that's the plan then. So I'm finna let's say within the next day or so.
Yeah, man, let's shoot for Friday because tomorrow's Thursday, so let's shoot for a Friday. Johnson, I should stream. I was already telling Be Easy about that thing, but shit, Be Easy. If you can do it like that and he buys the stream, you can probably do the stream and make it go to John's shit too, right? Or no, because he don't have the 50 yet. It's different if it's his.
No, actual. I got more than 50 in the page.
Oh, but I'm saying if we do the stream and Be Easy, like, well, no, because then you would already be using two things using the vertical. Because I was trying to use his vertical.
Why you got so many pages, John?
Because I got my music. So this is why I have a music. Well, they both music pages, but one is the audio music pages, and the other one is like my actual content videos and all that stuff like that. So basically, when you do music, you have like a distribution.
What to do, Shanice?
You got a distributor that you go through. So I got a DistroKid, right? So when I made a DistroKid account, they automatically made a YouTube account. So anytime I upload any music, they automatically just post it on YouTube and everything for me. So I have that page, and then I have my page that I started myself, which has the most subscribers so far. And I just bounce off both of those. And then I made a third one specifically because I wanted to do the streaming thing. And that's what I'm trying to get off the ground right now.
Well, yeah, then that would be a good idea for you to go live on that specific one that you got your music on and you got folks on, and just for your first couple of lives start, basically advertising your other channel. So then that way you can get the 50, plus on there, because people are going to watch your what's that called, replays and things like that. So then that way they can go over to that one, and then once you get 50, you could just mosey on over there and then just start doing your lives from there.
Right. Yeah, you see, I'm getting the blueprint down right now. I'm getting it down right now. So y'all put me on with how I'm finna move and go about it. But I'm definitely finna do it on Friday. We gonna do it up. I'm a stream. I'm a matter of fact, I'm just gonna customize my main page that I'm gonna go live for. I'm just gonna change my banner to my banner that I got on my It Gets Deeper channel, just to do it from there on Friday, and then try to I'm gonna do it as many times as it takes for me to hit 50 over there, and then I'll just migrate and just solely just do it on that channel over there.
There you go.
Yeah, because you can hide those lives. Like if you just
Yep.
want to keep it strictly, music after you get
After the
everybody over
live,
to the
yep.
other one, you can hide them so they're not going to see them anymore. You're not going to make anything off of them, but at least you got that other page up and running to do what you need to do on it.
So once you hide something, it doesn't you can't monetize that.
Yeah,
No.
I got videos hidden and lives hidden that you don't see. And if I want to bring them back up, I just bring them back up.
But if you're not eligible for monetization anyways, right now, it won't really matter.
Yeah, just do like 2 starter lives. That they're basically like throwaway.
You know what, John? Just hit that live.
I'm going. I'm telling you, it's here. The time has come. Riggs, I've been telling you.
Just hit that live, brother.
I've been telling you I'm finna do it. You finna
Riggs on your helmets.
No,
Be
but
easy. Come on.
Hey,
Man.
no, you know what it is? I need that though because I feel like Riggs, he really see potential in what I got going, and he really trying to build with me, bro. And that's
You know what it is, John, and this is another thing, and I told Be Easy this. Okay, the live ended up getting fucking banned and shit because of the music, but you came up on my stream, bro, and I ended the stream with you being up there. You talked for a damn near an hour and 40 fucking minutes on that stream, bro, and I was like, you know what, this dude, he got it. Like I can't do that, and you was doing it effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these motherfuckers be liking. It was the one I had like maybe about 2 months ago, but it didn't last because the music I had on there, so it got banned from fucking Gucci Man, bro. Anything that has Empire on it, bro. I was gonna tell Sincere this too, because she plays La Russell, and now he's got a distribution deal with Empire. Anything that's distributed through Empire, it will fucking ban your video off the top, bro. As soon as it's done, you know how YouTube, you're done with your stream, and in like 5 minutes, it's like, whatever. It'll ban your shit, bro, if you have anything with Empire artist music, bro.
Damn.
That's a fact. And they did me when I looked at the songs that I've had, and then I typed up the artist, and I was gonna use a La Russell slap, and then I seen that it said fucking he just signed with fucking Empire. I'm not touching it, bro.
He signed
Because
right
even Adam 22, he did something with somebody, bro, like a producer, and they have a production whatever distribution deal with Empire. And they did it with Adam, and him and all his people like rapped on it. Adam put it on his fucking platform, bro, and it got shut down, bro. That within like 2 hours from Empire, bro, because he didn't have the rights to it.
Yeah.
Is Lunatic your music?
Lunatic.
Vibrant's asking Lunatic.
A song called Lunatic.
Yeah, she said, "Is Lunatic, is that John's music?"
Okay, so this is the thing with that song. So I own all my music except that one because this guy had paid me and San Quinn to do that, and he basically bought the royalty. So that's distributed. I think that one is distributed. I think like through Empire or something like that. But everything else is all me. You can play all my shit. You shouldn't have no difficulties. Yeah, that's the only.
Because when I did that live with you and I played the song, it gave me a copyright.
Wait! You played that song?
No, I played the Love Wrong.
Love Wrong? No, that's mine. How could it give you I own that. The beat, everything like that. That doesn't make sense. I don't see how you could get a copyright.
But
Vibrant, you're sharp, Vibrant. You be on it.
So there's a difference between a copyright strike and a copyright claim. A copyright claim means that the artist allows you to use their stuff, but if you try to monetize it, they'll get a portion of it. So that's all it is. Like the live is still up. It just says that.
I'm supposed to get a portion of that or something.
Correct, but my channel is not monetized. So if it was monetized, then
they'll get at you.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool then. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it just shows as a copyright claim. A copyright
Vibrant,
strike,
I see you.
Yeah, copyright strike means you have to take the stream down, and YouTube is punishing you. They only allow 3 strikes, and they usually it's hard to get a strike off. They usually don't remove it. You got a legal team and know all the stuff, but there's a difference between a copyright claim and a strike. Because some people want
Yeah,
this stuff out
fuck.
there, right? They're like,
Okay,
hey,
yeah,
if you
that's what
don't
I thought
mind,
it was. That's what I thought when you said
Yeah, I
copyright.
just get copyright flag or whatever the fuck. That's what it'll
claim.
tell me. It tells me, yeah, claim. It tells me it's not a strike. I
Well,
Correct.
don't
you
even
Yeah.
know
be
what?
tripping.
Then not to be funny, but what type of content are you trying to do, John? Because if it ties anything into your music, it may be a smart idea to just keep your lives on your music channel.
Well, it ranges because it sometimes it got to do with music, and then sometimes it may not. Like, for example, I wanted to do not saying that this will be my first stream, but I wanted to dabble into the O.J. Simpson trial and David Kenner, and then how that
OJ didn't do it.
and with the because that was also Snoop Dogg's the death row lawyer also, and how that intertwines with let's see, OJ Simpson, Snoop Dogg, and who else was he the lawyer for? It was several different things, but all that on top of when they came out with the COINTEL Pro, and they wanted to have gangster rap get exploited in the early '90s, and so I just dabble into just all different types of stuff. So it starts with music, but it gets deeper. That's why the channel it gets deeper because it goes beyond that. It just goes into all just walks of life, type stuff. So it's gonna be a lot.
You going down rabbit holes, brother?
Oh yeah, man, it's a lot, bro. Because I've been doing research on it, and it's mind blowing how wild this stuff is. Like I never knew, because when I was a kid, when the O.J. Simpson trial happened, like I just remember hearing about it. But when I started looking up the details, I'm like, wait a minute, how was this ever even taken seriously to be put out as facts? And you know what I'm saying? That dude David Kenner, when you look up his background, oh, it's mangy, bro. Like you feel me? Like I
Not
can't
only
believe.
that, but see, like I said, I was a kid too, and I really got into it.
Hey, you
They
guys are some young pups. Go ahead.
so so I'm saying they brainwashed us to
Wait a
believe
minute,
that
they
he
in the
did.
'90s, y'all '90s babies.
No, I was born in '88.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like they brainwashed us to believe that he just automatically did it, and you know what I mean. But when you start looking at the dude, his name was Mark Furman, who was
Mark
like a
Furman, thank
That's the
you.
cop.
dude
You got
was a rabid white supremacist, super anti-black. Not only that, he planted evidence. You know what I mean? So he had a history of being super anti-black. They had recordings and messages of him,
They had all that.
calling us, yeah, calling us the hard ER. Um, they they had stepped over, like they cleaned up the scene, they contaminated, they did so much other stuff. Not only that, OJ, his chick, I forgot well, I think her name was Nicole or something like that.
Yep.
She was known for, kind of, they was in those, how those rich elites get. Look what the Epstein and the Bohemian Grove. So they was known for having these little
And
swingers
Bohemian Grove is
parties.
out where we are, dog. That's what's crazy.
But you see what I'm saying? I'm saying with these elites, like, so they were going to all these parties and stuff. One of her friends testified that she was like kind of slutting it up. You know what I mean? And then one of her
bro.
best
Giving up
friends
booty.
that
Giving up
OJ
They was
didn't
booty.
do it.
having they was having them orgies and shit, bro. And Kris Jenner and Kim
Exactly.
Kardashian's mom.
Bang,
See, this
bang,
was
bang.
what's crazy about that
Mm.
is the other Kardashian daughter, Chloe. She looked like OJ, right?
Like,
And
wait,
what I
Mm,
was tripping off of was
mm.
since when could a star football player be bragging about smashing a famous law firm dude's wife, and then he represents the star football player on a murder trial, but in the murder trial it's about him killing his ex-wife. Now when he kills his ex-wife, they say that the whole reason how he ended up uh catching the ex-wife with the guy she was moved on with or whatever at the time was because she went to a diner or something, and she had left either a she left a phone, she left a ring, she left something at a diner that the dude's mom worked at. He somehow gets it from his mom. He goes back to take it to her, and OJ just happens to come and see both of them at the same time in broad daylight at this house, and stab them to the point to where they damn near she damn near gets decapitated with a knife. It's Manny, bro. It's like, wait, what? And then they saying OJ gets picked up by his partner. What was dude's name? Uh his friend that was driving him in the car. How was there a high-speed chase going 35 miles per hour, bro? I'm in the car right now. And I always, every time I'm going 35 miles per hour, I think to myself, how could a chase be going for that long?
It was performative, bro.
Come on, bro. How could it be going for that long? And then people actually showed up as it was going on, and they were awaiting him to pass by. They was at the bridge with signs and shit like "Go Juice, go!" Like they was rooting for OJ. How would people know if I'm in a high-speed chase with the police right now? Even if I told you, "Hey, Riggs and B, I'm about to be headed down this street right here. It's gonna take me like." How could y'all get signs and get stuff that fast to be? It's just a whole bunch of this shit. It's like Hollywood, bro. It's like, was this even all the way real? Like, this is so, it's crazy. Then they got a picture you could Google it right. You look at the picture on Google, and then you don't even, they say OJ was in the back seat. They say he was spotted on the freeway. Bro, how could you spot somebody in the back seat of a car on the freeway? How? There's no way, because even in the picture, you don't even see OJ in the picture. You just see the dude driving. Now,
and not only that, bro, so with the whole bloody sock, so not only was Mark Furman a racist, bro, and a white supremacist, what they did was, since they found no evidence, they took a bloody sock. They took a sample of OJ's blood, then they like took a syringe and dripped the blood onto a sock, and then they planted the sock, bro.
And
It's
then
all public information.
Hey, you seen how they claimed that his shoe? They claimed that OJ's shoe was like basically the shoe that he had on.
But it wasn't even his size,
bro. But they said it was, and they said that same shoe they said was evidence because the car that they caught him in that was in a high speed, they like he left a bloody footprint inside of it. I'm like, bro, there's no way a motherfucker gonna kill somebody.
Hold on. This was the other thing too. There was a neighbor that gave testimony that said they seen multiple people like running out the back, but they just disregarded that testimony. Not only that, they found multiple footprint patterns. But then they're acting like he was just some alleged lone wolf that did all this stuff. He, and not only that, they were caught up in, because she was kind of slutting it up around. They were caught up in some stuff. There was some like gang shit, bro. Like I'm gonna look it up to see. There was some like kind of gang shit. They owed some debts and stuff too, bro.
Vanilla latte.
Let's go a little bit deeper than because it gets.
So Bobby, do you remember any of that stuff? If you wanted to jump in there, anything?
Yeah, I do, but I'm letting them talk.
What about okay, so David Kenner is
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Go ahead, y'all.
Okay, so David Kenner, right? This lawyer, right? Now he's the one. Harry O originally is the guy who founded Death Row Records.
True.
He's a big time drug dealer, right? Now they say that he was cellmates or whatever with Freeway Rick Ross, who was a famous drug dealer, and ended up incarcerated or whatever. Mind you, it is rumored that they say that he ended up cooperating to some extent or whatever with the government. I don't know, but I know that it's kind of weird that when you look up how did Suge Knight meet Harry O, because this same lawyer David Kenner,
it was the OJ lawyer dudes or whatever.
No, that's not what it says on Google. It says that
one of the lawyers knew that Harry O guy. He did cases for him or something. That was part of that OJ case shit.
Okay, yeah, but it says when I looked it up, it says that basically the lawyer knew Freeway Rick Ross. Rick Ross told him like, hey, basically you should meet this guy Harry O, and you should hook him up with Suge Knight, right? You should hook him up with Suge Knight because Suge Knight is on the streets now. Harry O's wife is on the streets. Suge Knight is on the streets. The lawyer's on the streets. Harry O's the only one that's locked up.
And that's the Kardashian dad, right? That was working on the case.
The Kardashian daddy, he done passed
away. Right, but he was alongside of Cochran and them. He was part of that whole OJ
You're
trial
right. He
thing.
was a part of the defense team. That's right.
Mhm.
That's right, bro. He was. Now,
And that's how that whole Harry O thing, because he had probably what you just said, probably with the Freeway Rick, and they, met each other or whatnot. But that's the story I remember hearing from the Kardashian dad with the Harry O thing, and then the death row thing and all that. But go ahead.
okay. Well, he says that, but then when I go live, we're gonna look into why it says something different now. But okay, anyway, right?
For sure.
Now this guy puts together Suge and Harry O. That now Death Row is, they got somebody on the streets, which is Suge Knight. He signs Snoop Dogg. Of
Right.
course, Snoop Dogg blows up. Snoop Dogg gets the murder trial or whatever. He ends up with the murder case.
Right.
He ends up beating the case with the same defense lawyer or whatever, right?
Right.
Now, this is where it gets tricky. While Harry O's locked up all this time, Suge, the same lawyer that introduced Suge to Harry O ends up getting Suge the back door and cut Harry O out of the picture, and Suge solely just takes over Death Row, right? So Suge was just a football player,
Right.
You know what I mean? He didn't really have no cheese like that. Harry O had the cheese, but Suge had, I guess, some type of muscle and some sort of connection.
Yeah, he's a bodyguard.
He had whatever else it took, but they end up cutting Harry O out the deal. Now, when they cut Harry O out the deal, they end up signing Tupac, which David Kenner ends up being Tupac's lawyer, and that's a conflict of interest because you can't have the same. I looked up the laws basically, right? So Suge was playing a dirty game, but he ended up getting played because if you look up right now, Snoop Dogg actually owns Death Row, and look who's in the picture with him, David Kenner. Now David Kenner then crossed out Suge Knight, and now he was Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't triple cross everybody. He crossed Harry O, but no, I take it back. Harry O's out now, and Harry O's also in the picture with David Kenner and Snoop, but David Kenner was the one who actually helped Suge cross Harry O out and steal Death Row in the first place. Now Suge is broke in jail with all these years. Snoop Dogg ends up, basically like the most famous rapper.
Well, he got Death Row now.
Yeah, he owns Death Row now. Snoop
Dogg
owns Death Row.
Snoop owns Death Row now?
Yep. And Daz Dillinger is trying to sue Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Daz going through it. Daz
You know
going through
what?
it.
Wait
You
a
know
minute.
what community?
What it do, Moxie? What it do?
How did Snoop wind up taking over Death Row?
It's crazy.
I'll tell you. You know what community David Kenner is a part of?
The Jewish.
So there you have it.
And David Kenner has a felony right now, bro. He was just on probation, bro, for a year. This nigga's a high power lawyer, and guess what he was on? Guess what he got the record for? This dude got probation for something like witness tampering or some shit, bro. And
That's what I'm saying. This Hollywood stuff and all these rich folks and stuff like that. That Illuminati stuff must be real because it seems like it's just too much intertwining going on. Like I was literally just gonna ask you that, like, who do you guys think killed Pop? Because after I sat there and watched that Diddy documentary, I lived through, what happened with Pac and Biggie, but I was still young. So to actually really look at all of that as I got older,
Young pup.
Tricky.
I was like, man, be quiet. I ain't nothing but a little bit younger than you.
Nah, I'm saying it get tricky when you look, when you're older and you get to look at stuff that you weren't privy to when you was, you know what I mean?
But hold on, John. Let me add this too, right? Because peep this. You already talked about the Snoop and the Suge connection, right?
Right.
David Kenner is 82 years old, bro. At 82, yeah, people should want, you should want to ride off into the sunset. So why are they always involved in the mix? But he goes out of his way to represent only high-profile Black clients. Of course, obviously, people in his community. Y'all know what happened to Praz as well. Did you know he was connected to Praz?
Praz just got all them years in the feds, right?
And he was connected to David Kenner.
That's right. David Kenner represented him. That's right. Yeah, from the Fugees.
Yeah, he was.
I thought he was the most positive one. What the hell did he go to?
Yeah, he was a positive informant. He was positively an informant. He was working.
What's up with it,
Yeah,
Trini?
he faced
He
charges
well, hold
of
on, be easy,
conspiracy.
cause you hollow. You said what? He was in what?
Not hollow.
He was an informant. Prize.
Oh,
Prize
an informant.
Prize was a government informant and ended up getting a lot of years. And David Kenner was recently representing him when he just got hit with all that time too.
Correct.
And if you even look up, because I tried to look up, like if I wanted to hire David Kenner, and I typed up his info, and bro, what it is to even like, it was like some astronomical numbers, like to even talk to him. But it specifically says that he targets high profile, like basically like gangster criminal type, many charges and shit like that. Like that's his whole thing. But it's just crazy to me how this guy can still be legally a lawyer, and with what he has on his record, bro, he basically pled out to it, and then they gave him like a year probation. The dude was still a lawyer while he was on probation. I'm like, how is that even possible, bro? You could be a lawyer on probation. Like, what the fuck? It's
He
crazy.
also represented Tory Lanez as well.
Hey, and this is what's crazy too. When you look up anybody, especially if they so-called black, you can always look up their net worth. You can look up, bro. You can't see that with David Kenner. You cannot. No, you cannot find it nowhere. You can't see how much money he's worth. You can't. Now you can go through his cases and kind of try to piece certain things, but you'll never get to fully grasp. Like, damn, how powerful is this dude that you can't even? It's like he got the internet scrubbed with a lot of his information. Like, it's hard, but he can't scrub off the fact that what he was on probation for and all that. Like, that's a part of his record. But like you say, this dude 82 years old, he's still representing high power, high profile people. That's his main thing. And he, like I say, he's tied to so many different things: Tupac, Snoop Dogg, OJ Simpson, for you know it. That's just the name of few, but the list goes on and on. But like I say, that all links back to the counterintelligence program with the CIA, because what I kind of was connecting dots to was that, damn, if Harry O was locked up, Freeway Rick Ross was locked up. These are two drug kingpins, right? It coincidentally it's like they were being used as puppies and didn't even know it, because to a degree, because he was chess played into doing a deal with Suge, you know, which Suge ends up signing these artists who end up pushing. Because Dr. Dre, NWA, that's arguably like the most prominent. I won't say that's for sure to start, but that's like, as far as mainstream wise, that's the start of gangster rap music. You know what I mean? Now that took a big explosion after, the black, because in the early 90s, especially like if you look at when Pac first came out, Tupacalypse Now, you look up, we had Public Enemy, we had Queen Latifah, everything had a more
Ice-T.
positive. What'd you say?
Ice-T.
Ice-T, Ice-T, he had some, he kind of had the cop killer. I think Ice-T, he kind of always had kind of a gangster role, but it still was balanced out. It wasn't so over the top.
Who
Like,
was Bushwick Bill and everybody with? I can't.
Ghetto
oh,
boys.
now they was
Yeah.
lit. Now, okay. Now, if you're gonna bring up Rap A Lot, Jay Prince, now it goes to the feds again, because Rap A Lot also was under federal investigation for many, many, many years. I actually read Jay Prince's book when I was incarcerated, and got privy to his whole story. And he basically started out. He was a car salesman. Somehow he really was a D-boy too, like on the under, but he had a whole lot of bricks inside of a car that he sold. And the car had his dealer plates on there. That car got pulled over crossing state lines with a bunch of kilos in there. They was on Jay Prince ever since. It's kind of similar to the OJ Simpson story, with the police wanted him so bad they went overboard trying to frame him, and that's how he got the loophole to beating that, because they just did so
Hold
much.
on. Oh, John. Ain't Jay Prince the one that had some type of dealings with Takeoff being killed?
Yes.
Yes. See, it gets deep.
Oh,
So
I knew I remembered that name.
yeah, so that was his son, actually. That was Jay Prince Jr. that was up there, part of that. So Jay Prince Sr. is who we speaking about with the Ghetto Boys and all that. But yeah,
Okay.
his son, Jay Prince Jr., was definitely that he the one he actually stepped over Takeoff's body when after the shit happened. It's on camera. He stepping over his body like like he was just trash on the ground. So
certified stepper.
like I say, bro, when we did
I know you didn't.
when we link hip hop with politics, bro, and I say like it definitely gets linked to politics because you look up these lawyers, then you look up these politicians, and then you see because I remember when I was a kid listening to Tupac, and I'm like, damn, who is this lady Condoleezza Rice he going bad about, and who is, and he was dissing these different people, but what's crazy, Pac was dissing Condoleezza Rice. But a lot of the stuff that she was saying ended up becoming true with how she was saying, like, hey, y'all need to tone down and kill that gangster rap shit because it's gonna end up sending the youth down. And then we look at where the generations is at now, and she was actually right. And I think what's cold about it is Pac actually was against that. He wanted to have a positive impact, but I think what it was, he had already did the deal with the devil, and they had control of his image. So now when on the mainstream level, when we see Tupac, we just think of All Eyes on Me when he was signed to Death Row and Thug Life and the Bloods, and like he was a gangster rapper, when Tupac really was a conscious, he really was a conscious rapper. He was literally like an artist. The dude could act, the dude was very well spoken. He knew
I
politics.
don't know. When I think of Pac, I think about I Get Around and Dear Mama and Brenda's Got a Baby. I don't know.
That's
I didn't really like when Pac came out with Death Row and California Love and all that. I really ain't like that.
Yeah, see, because you've seen his origin, so you know where he comes from. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
as far as the generations coming up now, if our kids go to the movies and see the Tupac movie, that movie is gonna center around when he was beefing with Biggie and when he was, and they make
Hmm.
that like his whole thing, so they don't get the part with the keep your head up and the Brenda's Got a Baby.
Right.
Those were major milestones in hip hop music because those songs really uplifted the community and they really were a voice for the unspoken. You know what I mean? And that's what we're missing now because those problems are still going on, but the problem is no labels will give anybody any play, or they will shadow ban anybody who has that type of substance and make it so hard that people just don't want to do it because it's like, well, damn, I'm falling on deaf ears. Sexy Red get 1 million views saying this, and then this song is actually a good song also, and it got a positive message, but I can't break through the barriers. Maybe I'm just
Yeah,
meant
like the J. Cole's and stuff like that, because it's like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, like they be doing it, they come out here with something, but it just don't seem like it lasts long with substance. It just, it's like, okay, it's out, it's done, it don't really carry on unless it's something that's gonna hit mainstream like it needs to. I don't
Yep.
know too. Did y'all hear about Jay Z? Like, I don't know. Like, I tried to read up on that because I think someone said something about it, and I heard it talking about that he was on video slapping some woman in the face or something like that with that Epstein file stuff.
I didn't hear about him slapping no woman. I heard about him being mentioned in there. I definitely read some stuff that said he was present with the Weinstein dude when the girl woke up and he was there with the guy. And that when then I look up, so that Weinstein guy, he actually was a part of the movie Paid in Full production being coming out. So uh Dame Dash actually I think he produced that movie or something like that. But the
Hmm.
Weinstein guy was a part of the company that basically made that go. I mean, they gave him the budget or whatever it was so they could actually do that. So they do have some kind of connection to that. But the time frame that they're saying that happened with Jay-Z, it just kind of don't. It's kind of seeming a little off. Maybe they did that on purpose to make it seem like it's all a lie anyway, just mixing up the time. So we could just disregard it. I mean, I don't know, but I just know that if you look at Jay-Z and you look at from that time when he got promoted to the president of Def Jam, and then you look at ever since then, that something happened between that time period. And we know he's cool with Leor Cohen, who's also Jewish, who's also the guy who ushered in Young Thug and gave him the idea to wear a dress on his album cover, and sat there with him at all his interviews at the Breakfast Club and all that, basically holding his hand and walking him through the whole process of creating this little feminine gangster image that they promoted to the youth. That's why you got all these zesty drill artists right now. But anyway, um, I'm getting off topic. I was talking about the Jay-Z thing. Okay, at that time period where Jay-Z becomes the president of Def Jam, ever since then, and I think that may be even before he was actually locked in with Beyonce officially. If he probably was messing around, or maybe he was or wasn't, but I just know ever since then, all these deals that they gave him, all these sponsorships, something happened behind the scenes because
Yeah,
they
to
like.
make him a billionaire, something had to, because he skyrocketed. And
I
his,
know
I
it.
mean, and his albums they was all right. You know what I'm saying? 99 there, a few, Big Pimp and, things like that, but not enough to, what I'm saying, within a 10-year span to become a billionaire.
Okay, you just brought up 99 Problems and you brought up Big Pimpin'. 99 Problems was produced by the white guy with the beard, or the Jewish guy with the beard, Rick Rubin. Now, Rick Rubin also dabbles in the occult. He does a lot of, witchcraft, black magic type stuff. If you
Oh,
just look,
really?
yeah, that's who produced that song 99 Problems. Now, that's on the album called The Black Album, and Jay-Z was talking about he's blacking out, he's fading to black, when really all he did was take a step and go behind the scenes of the industry and just start elevating through that way, and still put out music after that. But he sold the album like it was gonna be his last one. That was his ploy, to stay in the algorithms back then. But then you got the Big Pimpin' song. Big Pimpin' was basically Pimp C, Bun B, UGK made that song a hit, even though Jay-Z is actually on that hook, because a lot of his songs he's not even on the hook. But Pimp C Bun B is what made that song cross over, because it gave it that down south appeal.
Right.
Jay-Z never could break into the down south market. He always was big on the East Coast, but the West Coast really didn't rock with him like that because we was so Tupac'd out. And then, he needed ushering in to the down south, which was Pimp C and Bun B. Now, I also read Pimp C's autobiography, which was written by Beverly, what's her name? Julie Beverly, something like that. I read that while I was locked up too, and that book was longer than the Bible, bro. I'm talking about that book, bro, was so long. After I finished it, I felt like I just watched this man's whole life. But anyway, uh, in that book, he talks about how he had a real disliking for Jay-Z. He never wanted to do the song, but Bun B was the one who, ushered him to do, like, come on, man, let's just do it. It's gonna be a good look. It's Jay-Z, this, and that.
No,
Now
because Pimp C wasn't because Pimp C was a real street dude. He and intelligent on top of that. Like, he wasn't about that bullshit. And a lot of things that he spoke, he kind of spoke a lot like Pac did. And it's
he
like
definitely
they
did. He
yeah.
And the thing about Pimp C was the reason why they had to out him out the industry is because he actually was diagnosed with schizophrenia. So Pimp C actually, he used to, he was supposed to be taking medication. He wouldn't be taking his medication, and that's when he would actually be just on go on those rants and just really just busting everybody out when he was just, in his Pimp C mode. Now, Bun B, who was also his and his story is cold too, because man, his wife that he was married to, she ended up snaking him out and messing with the manager that was sliming him out the whole entire time. UGK had damn near a worse contract than TLC. They was getting ripped. I mean, like, they didn't get no cheese. They, even big as they were, all their money was getting ciphered, the management and the labels. So at the end, Jay Prince actually came in and ended up getting Pimp C and trying to, but even Jay Prince ended up ripping him off. But I'm gonna tell you, just, I don't want to keep going too far
I'll
off.
knock your meat out your taco. I just could not. That was like one of my favorite lines of that song. I just
What
thought
song
about
is
that.
that?
My fault. UGK. When he was
What
like,
song?
I'll knock your meat at your taco.
What song is that though?
I'm Pimp. What is it? Pimp and what you need. I got someone in the got California weed. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I got it in my playlist.
He was, but okay, but yeah, because I'm a real connoisseur of Southern music, because I come from the South. My mama from Monroe, Louisiana. My daddy was from Dallas, Texas. So, but I'm Bay
I'm in
Area.
Texas right now.
Oh, what part?
I ain't gonna say that on here.
Oh, okay, well, not to get in your business, but I would just.
No, no, I would tell you, but I ain't gonna say it on here.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all good. Understood. Good. But yeah, so Yeah, so basically, what I was saying, it's just kind of, it's crazy too, like I said, with how Pimp C went out and how everybody else ended up, because Bun B, he actually ended up being like a fit, what is he was like a city count. I think Bun B ended up running for what did he do? He don't know, he didn't run for mayor. I know he owns the burger restaurant or whatever. He got his own chain of burgers.
Trill Burgers.
He got Trill Burgers, and he does some type of government shit, bro. He ended up. It's like he was the conformative one out of the group. Pimp C was the outspoken one, and Bun B was trying to be cool with everybody. Like it's kind of like if Mobb Deep Prodigy was the outspoken one speaking against everything, Havoc kind of just stayed quiet and played the background. And it's kind of crazy how those artists who are outspoken like that be the ones that get knocked off first, and then the other ones just tend to have a prosperous, quiet, uh off into the sunset type of career. But like I say, man, the more you dig deeper into hip hop, politics, um they're all connected, you know what I'm saying? And people don't know how real it is. Like, this is not conspiracy theories. You can look this stuff up and actually it's documented, you know what I mean?
John,
Yeah.
it's called Look at Me.
Look at Me. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. What album that was off of?
It was in a 2001. It was 2001 release. Let me see what album. Hold on. If he keep on talking shit, I knock his meat out his taco. That's what he said.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know
but it was Look
they,
at Me. I'm trying to see if I can see the album.
he was from Port Arthur, Texas. They came up out of Port Arthur, and his mom, she passed too, like some years ago or whatever, but his mom's was solid. Pimp C, I remember, man, Master P and them beat him up and shit. Master P cussed his mom out. It was crazy. They broke his ribs and all kind of shit. But you say you in Texas, you sound like you from somewhere else though. You ain't from Texas though, huh?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Okay. Damn, I don't know nobody from Wisconsin. Where is that at?
Up north. Dirty. It's saying it's off Dirty Money.
Oh, Dirty Money. Okay, okay. But you say up, so you from the East Coast? Hello?
Hey Bobby, is your audio still there? What's going on?
He went to the Matrix. Bobby just faded the black on me.
She done fell off in outer space.
He asking too many questions. This nigga asked me where I'm from, where I'm at. I'm out of here. Like, this shit get too deep. If David Kidd and them looking for me.
She act like you was on the block or something, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I gotta do a move and this nigga on.
He laying low in Texas. But see, really, like I'm really a student of the game. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this music shit, bro. That's why I can effortlessly just go in on it, because I'm really, I think that my love for this shit is a major reason to how I just became so inclined and just so good at it, bro. Because I honestly just love doing it. It wasn't really about the money. I didn't really get into the business part of it until I got older and developed and became more of a hustler and started realizing how I could hustle my music. Because especially once I got into merchandising and all that stuff, and I'm like, damn, I should have been doing this the whole time. If I would have been selling this shirt, I would have been in a whole nother bracket already. But nah, bro, it's like that shit opened doors for me to understand hella shit, bro. Like from politics to even the stock market, bro. Like I be fucking with the stock market heavy now, and I be breaking down stock shit, relating it to hip hop. And like when people don't understand it, and I try to break it down to them, I try to use rap to break it down to them. Like, look, okay, say Dame Dash, say Suge Knight owns Death Row, right? Okay, and then this person had a percentage also, right? And then after they said, I basically try to find ways to convey information to people using parables, because that's what Christ did. You know what I'm saying? If you anybody who's biblical, study the Bible, he spoke in parables, and that's a good way to break it down where people understand. Because I know me personally, that's how I grasp things faster. When I be, it's just like when you apply for a job and then you got the white folks, you know what I mean? No disrespect to them, but they want to take the scenic route with explaining shit, bro. They want you to read all 2 weeks of training. They want you to do all these hours. When you talk to one black person at the job, 15 minutes, he didn't told you how everything run, what to do, what not to do. You know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I like to be able to break down things in several different ways so that we can just so everybody just gets it. Cause you know what I'm saying? We don't want to just leave nobody behind. Like, if you slow, you just left type shit. But Bobby, you back?
Not if you slow, you just left.
I mean, shit. They say motherfuckers get left. So, shit. I don't be wanting to leave nobody, but sometimes, bro, people just ask questions that so I'm definitely I gotta judge you off of your qualifications. Because if you ask something that shows that you're not even qualified to ask me that, I'm not gonna waste my time too much. Like it just doesn't make sense. Because why am I gonna cast pearls to swine, bro? I can't make Stevie Wonder see the sunset. It's just not gonna happen.
I
So
know you lying. Mm-mm.
you know, like I can't do it. But no, I was saying Wisconsin, that's in the East Coast.
No, it's north. It's right above Illinois. It's literally
Oh,
like 35 minutes from Chicago.
okay, so that's Midwest. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Midwest.
that's what's up. So what? Hey, it's snowing out there right now.
I'm in Texas.
Yeah, ain't it snowing out there?
In Texas?
Shit, I know in Louisiana it was snowing out there. So shit, I thought it was a I heard it was a blizzard. I
It
heard it was.
was. It was for like 3 or 4 days, but it's already melted. It just finally, like literally, like I would say probably yesterday. I probably still see some ice, but
Yeah. Well, you said it like you in Cactus Desert or something. Then shit, you still seeing ice outside. That's feasible.
it's gone. It's gone. I couldn't. It actually is. I think it's gonna be 70 some degrees tomorrow.
Oh, that's crazy. That's hot.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah,
Yeah,
Texas.
it's gonna be 70
Shit,
some.
I
They
was in Berkeley today. It was like 68. I was like, shit.
You was in the B?
Yep, I was in Berkeley earlier today, man, off San Pablo.
And I love Berkeley, bro. That is it's such a well put together little town,
Yeah, it's
bro.
a
Like,
different vibe for sure.
every part of the Bay is crazy how it's so different from the other city. Like Berkeley is not like it's different from Oakland. Oakland is different from Frisco. Frisco is different from Rich. Like everything just got its own like culture to it. It's crazy. I love
Facts.
Berkeley got a herb shop out there. I had went out there because I be checking out the competition, man. Because I'm real big on pushing all the natural herbs and shit. And in the Bay Area, we don't got enough of that. So I'm really trying to bring that besides the herbs, and we only got like as far as like blanks, like for people that's into clothing designing and stuff like that, we got a factory in Oakland called Apparel Source, and that's like the only one that we got in the Bay Area, and they don't even be open on the weekends. They only Monday through Friday, and they close hella early. In the future, I would also like to endeavor in making a 24-hour Bay Area blank clothing factory. I think that's something that could everybody could benefit from, for real, for real. But and man, I be all over the place, man. I be, you know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with the stocks. I'm fucking with the I'm on this YouTube shit. I got the clothing merch. I got, I'm on my herbal shit. You know what I'm saying? I heard y'all talking about fasting earlier. Shit, I'll be fasting every day. You know what I'm saying? I really put that into my routine. I stop eating after 8 at night, and I don't start eating until 12 o'clock in the daytime. If I do eat before 12 in the daytime, it'll be like some fruit, or it'll be
Shit,
like,
I'm finna fuck up because I'm hungry than a son of a bitch. I ain't ate since about like maybe 3 or so earlier today, and that was a little bit of nothing. I'm finna for sure eat something when I end this stream.
hey, Rick, and I got the package for you too that I'm finna send. The reason why I ain't sent it yet is because of my labels, bro. I'm trying to have so I'm waiting. I gotta get my
It's all Velveeta. I sent you the address and shit, so it's all Velveeta.
Okay, yeah. I'm about to have these labels printed up though, man. And I'm gonna get right with these supplements and this merch and everything, bro. And it's going up. I actually got some shit for Be Easy. We got the All Slurs Matter. That's finna drop. I think I'm trying to have that for him this weekend. If not, it's gonna be the top of next week. But we already got the logos and shit did up for that. Shit, we just working, bro. You know what I'm saying? We putting it together, man. Making sure that we bring the plans to the light, man, or don't even talk about it. So, a lot
Can
of
y'all hear me okay?
oh yeah, you clear all the way.
Okay, because I put my AirPods in. I was gonna get me a snack. Yeah, I do the same. I do the same thing too, John. I fast just like you. I probably don't even eat till about 3 o'clock. And then
Damn.
if I do eat, it's something small, like, some fruit or something like that. And then I'll eat dinner and I won't eat after 8 o'clock. But since I just finished my fast at 9 o'clock tonight, I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and eat me something. I had to make it to the actual point, but
Hey,
yeah, it
fasting, hey, don't it feel like you really just going at war against the flesh though, for real? Cause it's like your senses be hella heightened. You can smell way better. It's like, damn, and shit be looking so good. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, nah, I don't want it. Cause you know you can really make it, but it's like, damn, man, it's just right there, man. I could just eat this right quick and still go back. But every time that I do it and I complete it, I feel like I've been getting blessed, way more. And I feel like I don't know. I just feel more spiritually inclined, bro. I feel like that's what we're naturally meant to do. I think, and I have a stronger work drive. Like I can get a project done. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when I eat and I get full, I get tired and sluggish and shit. Like I don't know what like
And that's what I was saying. That's what I was telling Riggs earlier. I was telling him, like, for the first day, it was a breeze because I'm normally used to fasting for 24 hours. I fast once a week for 24 hours. So it was like really a breeze for me. Like I was like, okay. It was the second day that kind of hit me, but it was like, the second day, it was like after I like thought through it mentally, it was like I got my second wind. I was like, oh, okay. Like I'm cleaning up the house and, making dinner for my baby and stuff. And, just, but like you said, that I think that's the biggest part of it is that you feel a sense of accomplishment. You're like, okay, I don't need this. Like it's not, that's a lot of the reasons why I quit smoking. I used to smoke. I used to smoke bud. I used to smoke blacks and I quit.
me too.
And
I was
and
on
I
black so heavy. Not to cut you off. I was on weed and black. I had to really pray to God to stop
I'm
smoking
still
weed.
on weed. You know what I'm talking
Hey,
about?
Riggs,
we
like
know you on weed,
hey,
Riggs.
hey Riggs, no, I had to
You know what I'm
really
talking about?
Riggs, it was a real problem, bro. Like I was smoking the hell out of weed, bro. Like I was smoking like 200 a week, bro. I was going, you know how I put
Bet.
out my first album? Because I quit smoking weed and I started taking that money and I saved it up and I went and I got my shit pressed up and I put my shit in stores and I ended up paying my rent with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Off
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 top.
off physical album sales, bro. So, when you give forth a sacrifice, bro, I don't care what it is. It don't gotta be weed. It could be playing video games. It could be shit. You know, uh, fasting from people think fasting is just food, but you can fast from sex. You can fast from listening
Hmm
to inappropriate things. You can fast from
Anything that's an addiction or anything that's planted in you, you know what I mean? Like and like that's what I was, basically saying is it's like I got to a point where I was tired of smoking. I was like, I'm tired of having that addiction. I'm tired of feeling addicted. Like I don't like to have an addictive personality. If I want to cut something off, I want to be able to cut something off. And it had too much of a hold on me. So it was like, boom, I quit. So it's like I haven't smoked in about a year and a half. I don't drink, I don't smoke, none of that. And the fasting is gone just along with the gym. Like I've been trying to be in the gym at least 4 to 5 times throughout the week.
yeah, you
And
on your
yeah, I'm trying
shit.
to.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing right now. Like, as far as our people, I think it's starting. It's like a real awakening going on because more and more people is just becoming aware of just our health situations and just trying to be better and live longer and just really be the best that we can be. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's no right way, 100% just for everybody. Some people thrive with smoking marijuana. Some people it throws them off, slows them down. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I mean, they thrive off of having a gym ethic or a routine or whatever. Some other people, they thrive off just doing regular calisthenics and just fasting away. I just feel like you as a person, it's up to you to find out what makes you be at your best and just evolve into a better person. And I feel like, as long as everybody respects, everybody's, that is just different for everybody. It just, it makes the vibration higher, just period. Like,
I
we
don't know
raise.
if Chad T crazy ass down there talking about Walmart chicken strips. If he don't go, what
Hey,
you should
Walmart,
know, nobody should be eating
Walmart
Walmart, Chad.
Walmart chicken strips are good though. I
hey,
don't
No,
know.
you big rigs, I don't care. Stop it. Do not eat nothing from Walmart.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Walmart shit is very, very suspect, bro. You got to be careful with all that
That's
shit,
all
bro.
that lab shit. You eating rat meat. Like, you better stop eating that Walmart stuff now, Big Rigs.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. That shit is.
I've actually been cooking lately though. I be going on YouTube and like cooking shit.
Hey, Riggs, when you gonna drop the cooking vlog?
I'm not because I'm not there yet. But I've been doing some things though, and I've been knocking it
He's
out.
an entry level cooker right now.
I'm not even
John.
entry, but I'm getting there.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna make some mashed potato bowls fucking tomorrow and shit. The ground beef because I love the ground beef and the gravy and corn and the mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna take a stab at that tomorrow.
Why don't you switch it to chicken?
Because I don't really know how to do chicken yet. So that's gonna be the next one.
I'm gonna tell you, okay? Go get you some chicken tenders from the store. Some regular chicken tenders. Not no with fried bread known and
No,
nothing
yeah,
like that.
just the pale meat, regular.
Yeah, just the meat chicken tenders. Just cut them up. Little bit of olive oil in the pan. Season it on up with whatever seasonings you want to put on it. And maybe like a sliver of butter and a little bit of lemon juice and just cook it up. Then after you do that, you set it to the side, make your mashed potatoes, your gravy, your corn, and then put it all together.
Man,
that might be doable.
Stay away from ground beef, Big Rigs.
I like ground beef.
It's not good for your heart.
I like ground beef.
Have you ever tried ground chicken?
Yes, I have.
Have you ever ate ground crumbles?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Bro, that is like
I've had ground turkey too. And
No, plant-based. No, plant-based is plant-based meat, bro. It tastes.
Oh, John.
Bro, listen, Riggs. Let me tell you. Just hear me out. Hear me out, right? Let me,
John.
Riggs. Listen, Riggs, brother. Listen. The only difference with any of this shit is just the season. If you season your shit right, bro, you would not.
I've had the fake meat before with the vegetarian because I'm saying though I've had it, but I can't do it.
You ain't had this. You can get it at Walmart. Look. Go to Walmart.
I don't want it at Walmart.
John, can I be honest with you though?
Go ahead.
That plant-based food
Pale meat
is
was
not
crazy.
good for you. It's not good for you neither because they be putting a lot of additives in it. You're better off literally making something on your own.
Scratch. No, you're right. From scratch because
like from mushrooms, making some, mushrooms.
Yikes! I like mushrooms though.
Mushrooms.
You could definitely.
But
that's
they
a
usually
good
use a
idea.
portobello mushroom as meat, and that should be killing me.
They
Black
do
bean
go crazy.
burgers,
Have you ever tried
barbecue? Oh my god!
Have you ever tried black bean pasta? Black bean pasta is off the chain.
I don't even care for black beans, bro.
Yes, you do, Riggs.
You need
I've
them,
had
Big
it. I've
Rigs.
had it at Taco Bell. I didn't like it.
Riggs,
They fucked me over. I got a chalupa, and they gave me a fucking black bean chalupa, bro.
Riggs, that ain't.
And I already drove off, so I had to, I had to make it do what it do. Luckily, I had some Diablo sauce. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I had some Diablo sauce.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, that I'm talking about.
I know the hell you didn't just say that you drove off, so you just.
This nigga is hilarious.
Wait a minute though, John. I gotta ask you something though. You said fasting from sex. Have you ever? Because I know for me, it's been some months.
I've been fasting from sex. That's why I've been on
fasting from sex.
Listen, I've been fasting from sex for.
I want to hear this.
Look,
Go ahead.
I didn't been over like almost this the longest I didn't ever fasted from sex, bro, ever in my life, bro. It's been
For how long?
It's been over a month, bro.
But why?
Because, bro,
addiction. You gotta learn how to have self-control.
Let me tell you, bro.
I like
when you're trying to cleanse your spirit, bro.
Nothing.
You gotta cut off all things, bro, that are super pleasurable, bro, that you know that are somewhat become a distraction to you. So, like for example, right? Let me tell you something. When I fast from when I stop having sex and then I continue to eat right, I continue to pray, I fast, I work out, bro. I do my work. I get shit done. Look how long you was telling me, like, John, man, when you gonna go live? When you gonna do it? Notice all this shit started coming to fruition. I made the page, bro. I updated my websites. I started designing more merch. I got way more active. The Most High been blessing me all the way around, bro. I had to because it had a hold of me, bro. It was like this, bro. And the more I refrain from it, the more it's like it becomes more accessible to me. Like, bro, everywhere I go, bro, women is like way more. I don't know. It's like women can sense when you like just not having sex or something, bro, because they be like more just trying to be. They just own me even harder, bro. It'd be crazy. Like, I was in Walmart earlier today. I had to go in there and return these headlights and shit or whatever because I had to I ended up not needing a bulb or whatever. So I go in there and it's a chick in there standing at the return thing. And it's early in the morning and she got like the little pajama shorts on. I'm talking about ass cheeks hanging all, bro. She has so much ass just hanging. But I'm like, not only do I'm not fasting from sex, but I'm not even trying to look at women in a perverted way like I just normally. It's just I'm a man, so I'm a look, right? But I just look away. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm not looking, like she trying to get eye contact with me. She like, hey, or she trying to talk to me. She trying to do all that, and I just, I'm nonchalantly just, respectfully, brushing shit off, bro. And it's like I'm retaining more power. If you hear this rap that I just wrote, bro, go so crazy, like, bro, it's like my brain is at a fucking level 1000, bro. It's like everything is. It's like I'm getting my senses back, bro. You know how they say, like, oh, when you smoke hella weed, you burn out your brain cells, bro. When you fast and pray, and I'm talking about really work on yourself, bro, and refrain from having sex. I swear, you rejuvenate your cells in your body, bro. My hair is growing more, like, bro. I promise, like, I'm not even capping, bro.
It's
It's
the
like,
truth though. It's like you gain more
I
mental
think I went through that when
clarity.
I was incarcerated.
oh yeah, facts. That why you think when people be
You
locked
get
up,
that glow and everything.
they be like,
Yeah.
they like that's that jail talk. No, nigga, you got a clear mind, nigga. You feel me? You fasting away from shit. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
sugar, that
stuff that's not, easy obtainable no more.
Chad T,
bro.
man, go time yourself out. This
Hey
dude
man,
crazy.
I swear, bro. I be like, and I wouldn't even gonna bring this up. She just brought it out how it came out. But it's a fact, bro. Anybody ask me personally in my real life, I would recommend fasting from sex, bro. If you really trying to really work some real miracles in your life, bro, and you trying to manifest things and you trying to change, bro, you have to give up some stuff, bro. You got to fight against it, bro. And I promise you, you will.
Yeah, give up fucking eggs. Give up fucking,
Eggs.
Give up sugar. But
I'm
don't
not saying
don't
I ain't gonna never
don't
have
give up
sex.
no, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, listen. I'm not saying I'm never having sex. I'm for sure having sex. That's to the end. But
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying
sure.
I go through times where this is what I'm building in my life now. Like, I know I'm gonna have to continue to do this, bro, because now
Mm.
because I'm building, bro, and I'm leveling up, bro. I'm about to have another license certification. I'm not gonna say yet because I ain't, yeah, I don't, but
And
I
and you
I
and
done
you're
got
owing
Don't
this
speak
and you're owing
don't
this dude
speak
and no
on it
booty?
yet.
yeah, I ain't gonna even
Oh,
speak on it. I ain't gonna speak on it. But the
I'm
Most
not
High
gonna
is
speak
blessing
either.
the most. But you know what's crazy? I just be so excited and I want to tell people because I want to influence them to try the same thing, bro. Just pray and believe, but you gotta sacrifice something. You can't just do the same thing and think that everything's just gonna work what you asking for, bro. You gotta literally take some steps in that journey in a real walk. Like, okay, I'm finna stop doing this. I'm finna really listen. It's just like if you play music every day hella loud, bro, how are you gonna hear nature? How are you gonna hear birds chirping? How you gonna hear voices talking? It's like us as human beings. As
Big
soon
Rig
as
just said he was finna give up eggs. That's all he finna give up right
I mean,
now.
that's something. No, it's a start. Hey, I'm gonna say this right. It's a start, and that one egg can lead to him giving up so much more stuff later down the road. And then when you talk to him, then if we didn't know him now and we meet him later down the road, we would not think he's the same person talking about all he'll just give up as an egg right now. That's how much of a transformation that.
There could be other things that come into play, but I don't think it's gonna be
Okay,
sex.
okay, Chad T. Then this is what I want you to do. I want you to sit here and give up liquor for a whole month then. And in a month, I'm gonna check back with you. What's today? It's the 6th of the month, March 6th. Stop drinking after today.
Let's see
Hey, what
how
did
good
George
you can
Michael
really
say?
rap.
He said, Come on. Come on.
I
Yo,
know
man.
you ain't. What did you say? You wouldn't. So the thing is you mean to tell me that you gave up sex, weed, everything
Liquor.
bad for you
I don't
while
drink
you
liquor.
were while you were in jail? You gave all that shit up. You couldn't do it. You couldn't this, and you don't mean to tell me that you didn't have a sense of, man, I got to do this. I got to do that. I
Of
got to take care of
course.
this. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Why
Shit.
didn't you continue it on when you came out?
Man, oh
Because
man.
temptation is a bitch. And that's the problem with our world. Everybody's got so much easy putting into their palm of their
Worlds of
hands.
curls.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, and they make it so easy.
That's
They make that.
activator. Don't do that, Bobby. Go ahead.
Bobby's dropping some shit, man. I'm gonna have to follow. I'm gonna have to add her. What's your channel, man? I'm gonna have to follow. I'm gonna
She
have
don't
to.
got one. She gonna end this motherfucking go ahead.
Bobby need to be vlogging or something, man, because more women need to be hearing this shit, man. I'm saying real shit, bro, because we so caught up in pleasure in the world, bro. Everybody's a slave, and that's how you gonna fall, bro. That's gonna be your demise. You see what I'm saying? You literally, and people don't think it's that serious. People think that, oh, it's just this, it's just a little drink. Oh, I just do. I'm not saying you can never drink, you can never smoke, you can never have sex. It's when you do it and uncontrollably, like you can't refrain from it. Once it starts to fuck with your attention span, it's a problem. Because Pete Riggs, they're just like you, like when you were just telling me on this live, you like, John, what I need you to do is go live. Bro, if I go in my house right now and get the fucking something, bro, I'm not saying that I still can't have enough drive to do it, but it's still, the hunger is decreased because that momentary pleasure, it's like a dopamine that, okay, this is the thing. Have anybody ever read the book Think and Grow Rich? It's
Never
by
heard of it.
Napoleon Hill. Okay, well, anyway, the dude Napoleon Hill wrote this book, Think and Grow Rich. I read that. I was like that too. But anyway, right? In that book, they have a chapter called Sexual Transmutation. And it basically talks about how you take your sexual energy and you transmute that into what you want to produce in your physical life. So, meaning, instead of having sex when you get horny, you started putting that energy towards doing something that's going to exactly build towards what you say you want out your mouth and in your head. Because most people would say, we'd be like in the chat, raise your hand if you want $1 million. Everybody gonna raise their hand, right? But then how many people is gonna actually take one step towards actually
That
obtaining $1 million?
part,
They're not gonna.
just like you want God to sit here and give you all types of cakes and pies, but He gives you flour, eggs, and milk, but you don't want to make the cakes and pies.
Right.
It's facts. It's point blank and
Hey, you guys are
period
taking
that
this booty thing to a whole different level. But go ahead. I'm
no,
gonna let
it's
y'all do it.
serious. Do you know how much energy you
What
put
it do,
in? Like
S3?
you are literally a living being. You literally were created, and you putting all that energy into something that don't matter. Especially since we know that the majority of people that are not out here in a whole marriage or anything like that are just hitting whatever. And then you want to sit up here and say, well, damn, I don't know why I had a kid with her or why I got problems with him and I got problems. Well, that's because you throwing your energy around to everybody else. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? You giving that away. That's something you shouldn't give away unless it's meant, unless you want to. You know what I'm saying? But because it's just
Keisha
for the bust a
agrees.
nut.
This is
Yeah,
crazy.
thank you, Keisha. Thank you.
And
Because you giving that energy away, and it's like point blank, you know what I'm saying? When you give that energy away, it's gone. You
it's a
can't get it back.
It's a fact. It's a fact. Or it's gonna take a real long time to and that's what I'm going through. That's why I feel like I just now got back. Man, I promise. I promise to God. I just now got back like that original hunger and spark in because like I've always been blessed. Like the most high always has blessed me. I'm not saying like I just had the worstest of years. No, but I can clearly see like hindsight is 2020. I can see why I kept on hitting these different railroad blockages in my life, bro. And it's because of discipline. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
the Most High showing me, like, look, you see how whenever you mess with certain people, like, this the thing, when you are anointed, or when you are, really tapped in on a spiritual level, you will see doors open for you that wouldn't exactly open for somebody else. But since they're in connection with you, they inherit blessings just based off being aligned with you. And a
And
lot
just
of the
like and just like you said too, John, when you said earlier, when you were like, "Oh, I'm getting my license, this, that, and the other," and you was like, "I'm not gonna say," and I was like, "Don't say it," because anybody up on here that don't know you could wish you bad, and you don't want nobody taking that energy from you.
And that's how I know that's the Most High speaking right there, because literally before I just tap back in here and start talking with y'all, there was damn, what's that dude name? It's a YouTuber called Brother B of A, the Book of Alpha Male, something like that. This black dude, OG, but he be dropping some game, and he said that same thing. He said the worst thing you can do. He said, I would rather what he say? I would rather keep the potential of something coming to the light by keeping it to myself than bringing it to the light, exposing it to people that don't need to know, and they wishing darkness on it so that it doesn't blossom in the
Mhm.
first place, type shit. Like, that's the same exact thing that I just heard, but that's real though, man. And Riggs, what you probably might think I'm crazy, right? But me doing this manifestation, this meditation, this fasting, this what I'm doing, it's gonna even help you. It's gonna help Be Easy. It's gonna help Bobby. It's gonna help whoever is on this channel that's a part. Bro, I'm telling you, it's real, bro. Blessings spread, bro. I'm doing this for everybody that's in connection with me. This for my lineage, bro. This for all of us, bro. We all vibrate higher, bro. We all gonna receive more, bro. I promise you. Like, people think that, but have you ever heard of a domino effect? If you believe that this domino can hit that domino and it ends up hitting that one at the end, why don't you believe that me doing something that's spiritually better for myself could possibly manifest into a blessing for you, and from some form or fashion? It can. It's a domino effect, but we gotta keep raising the frequency, and we gotta just attempt to try. That's why I never shot down that
Mhm.
head. When you said I'll just give up eggs, bro, I'll salute you. Fuck it. Start with that. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? It could be one thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, I always told people, bro, because like I could literally do a set of 100 push-ups right now, bro. When I first started, nigga, I could barely do 20 push-ups, bro. Did 20 of them. I was like, damn, bro, I can't even do 20. And then I was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna get it to where I could do 100 straight. I could do 100 straight right now, bro. And I always tell people, they be like, damn, that's a lot. I'm like, it's really not, bro, because this niggas that can do 1,000. But the thing is, if you can only do one, nigga, just do one every day. Eventually, you gonna get to two. But the whole trick is they want you to give up, bro. That's why we got social media, these smartphones, all this technology is meant to it's meant to make you lazy, dumb you down, so you don't even want to try to do something for yourself. We got digital watches. We don't even try to tell time. Our minds is getting so damn lazy and weak. You niggas can't, you know what I'm saying? That's why niggas can't even look at the rappers. They can't even rap without reading it off their phone. You know what I'm saying? They can't like, niggas need technology to every degree, bro. If you look at the women, a lot of them didn't use that damn rose toy so much they didn't desensitize their clitoris. And now it's harder for them when they actually have actual intimate sex with somebody to actually orgasm and climax, because the damn that technology then fucked up your whole nervous system, and now it don't work the way it's supposed to. So now you feeling like a man can't satisfy you when really it's just you didn't burnt your box out. The same thing with dudes. When dudes watch too much pornography, or they overly masturbate and all that shit, or just masturbate in general, what that does is it tricks your mind to release dopamine based off something that's fictional. So then when you're actually experiencing the real deal thing, the body doesn't know how to actually respond in real time, because it's been tricked to only be stimulated by technology. That's why when they made the movie Terminator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, when they had T-1000, it was man versus machine. That's where we at right now. It's man versus machine. Machine taking over everything. If you look at China, a lot of them motherfuckers don't even come out their house, bro. They sit on their computers, they watch porn, just masturbate, bro. That their reproduction rate is hella low. Um, bro, it's literally
That's why they say Gen Z looks totally older than us millennials, because of the fact that this technology, scrolling, all of these different things. Like, even though we were partying and people were out at Freakniks and doing all this and doing all that,
You know what I'm saying? We still, didn't have all that screen time. We still were out and about. We were moving. We, all of these different things, actually having person to person conversations versus everything being on a phone. So
Facts.
now that they're doing all of that, they're in front of them screens. They're, drinking coffee, staying in bed for 10, 15 hours at a time.
That's crazy.
Like it is, I'm telling you, they're wearing their body down. They look older than us at 30 years old.
Man, facts. I be seeing kids all the time. When I take my sons to school and shit, I'm looking at the little kid. I'm like, damn, these kids is just looking older and older. Like, what the fuck? These kids in elementary school looking like junior high kids and shit. I'm like, damn, it's crazy, right? But hey, you talking about the screen time and these phones and shit? Do you know? I just found out how to turn off 5G on my phone. I turned that shit off, and I've had just the LTE tower running off my shit for like the past week or so. Man, I've been feeling way less. I don't be having like the headaches or the chest pains or the. I was going through some shit, man, and I think it was had to do something with the radiation from these 5G phones, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. That shit it definitely do something because why you think when you on an airplane before you take off they say you got to put it in airplane mode because your phones can fuck with the frequency and cause problems with the plane, bro. Anytime you have something that could fuck up a plane from flying, that means it should be taken with extra precaution, but they don't specify how
Yeah, just
serious.
like they're now over here talking about, and see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't trust these motherfuckers out here like that. Now they over here talking about how AirPods and all types of Bluetooth devices are
Oh yeah,
really transmitting radiation
I
to
went
your
back to
brain
the
and to
core.
your body. Like, come on now,
I went
man.
back to my corded iPhone because I was always on my AirPods, but then when I started seeing that Apple literally says this shit, like it's not you just gotta look and it'll tell you like that it can transmit this and this and that, bro. I ain't
Have
trying
you
to fuck.
noticed? Have you noticed all these athletes and everything like that going back to the court? You're starting to see almost half of these athletes walking around, or walking when they come through the thing when they dress and they come into the game or whatever like that. You see almost all of them now have cords. They don't have AirPods.
Come on, that's for a reason. Hey, why do you think boxers? A lot of them don't be having sex while they training for their fights. Look,
There you
look into
go.
that. Look
What
into
do they
that,
do?
bro.
They fast,
No,
huh?
I know they do
They
that.
work out, huh?
Look
They
into that.
fast. Work.
Look into
Yep.
that.
They
And
work.
look, remember,
It's
remember Mike
all.
Tyson was fucking with Robin Gibbons, nigga, and got his ass whipped by what was that, Buster Douglas or somebody beat his ass, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
man, it's serious, bro. We really only supposed to have sex with intent to reproduce. If we're not trying to really connect with somebody like that, we really ain't supposed to be doing it,
Do
bro.
you know that sperm is a
I'm
living
trying to
being?
reproduce that last orgasm.
Hey, Riggs.
Ugh, you is so nasty, Big Rigs.
Hey, the clips back on this gonna be crazy, bro. Riggs, you got
Go back to drinking your blue raspberry Kool-Aid and chill out.
I was, man. I actually got to use the bathroom in a quick second. I was waiting to see if Chat T was gonna pull up so I could bring him up before I do that.
Oh, his crazy ass about to come on up.
He said something about where to link.
Oh. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Facts, John, because it's like you see, it's like
There
if
you go.
you look at what the rich do. Like when they say when when you in Paris, you do what is that saying? When in Rome, do what the Romans do. So if you look at the rich people, and like I just read something, it was actually crazy that you talking about this. I just read something the other
I'll be
day
right back.
that said billionaires. There's a lot of billionaires now that if you see them sitting at tables, they have flip phones. And
mm,
they said it's not from what you think it would be. The reason is what me and you were just talking about. It's not about some type of hierarchy or any type of random weird shit. It's not really nothing that serious. The biggest thing is that they want to have control over what goes on in their life. They're tired of having every notification, every drop, every pin, every email that comes through, easy access to locate and do anything
that's all
that they.
grabbing. That's all
Yeah.
grabbing shit. I also seen they talk about how rich people with the frequency. They say when you go to rich neighborhoods, notice you don't hear all them basses and 808s and all that shit. They control their frequency. They like people that are wealthy. They don't have all that static and all that loud, the low vibrational music and shit playing because it disrupts the manifestation of what they of their control. They keep control of everything. See, we live in a culture where we want control, because like all we talk about, like if you listen to the average music, it's all about, I want all the money, I want all the jewelry, I want all the girls, I want all this. But to actually obtain that, you gotta actually have maximum discipline. You gotta actually, and that's what we don't preach. You see,
But even when you wind up having that maximum discipline, a lot of that stuff that you just named, you're not gonna want because
that
it's not
bingo,
it's
bingo,
it's not gonna be as important as one would think. See, here the
bingo.
thing is that when you sit here and you control your environment and you have more um
What you just said.
self control in general, and you control your environment, then you control, you know what I'm saying, how things move.
Right, that's facts. Because what you literally just said, just remember I said this morning when I went to Walmart, I went to return the shit, and the chick was in the line with the ass hanging out, trying to basically, flirt with me or whatever, or invite me in to flirt with her. And I just didn't play into it. But the thing is, if I was at a lower vibration and I was on some thirsty shit, you know what I'm saying? Then it probably wouldn't even happen like that. You see what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
since I'm refraining from it, now it becomes way more, you know what I'm saying? And that's just like what you say. When you're at that discipline, you're not gonna even want that. And that's why
Hmm.
I don't want it. You see what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna be at a higher frequency, you're gonna be at a higher level.
Don't want it, man. Cause I'm telling
What
you,
up,
man,
Chatty?
hey,
What's going down?
any man know when you at the horniest points in your life, bro, you can't get the horniest you will ever be, you can't get no pussy, bro. That's at the horniest you could ever be. But not saying you can't be horny when you do get it, but I'm saying at the times where you couldn't, that's when you was so horny, bro. It was like millions of miles away from reach. But then when it's there, and you're not sweating it, you see what I'm saying? It's at your disposal, like damn near, like, you know what I mean? Like the world, the universe works like that. It's weird, but that's
I
why.
think I think it's just growth, man. I mean, cause I guess you in your late 20s or something.
No, I'm 38.
Okay, you 38, so we all the same age type shit. But you not married though, right?
No.
Okay, so you pretty much just saying that you finding yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Hmm.
everybody at different stages. You know what I'm saying? Some people find themselves earlier. Some people wait late and do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you young, you
Some people never
teenage.
do it, Chad.
That's true too. So, you know what I'm saying? But when you're a teenage and stuff, a lot of niggas be wanting that body count, like, just to say they knocked this girl off or that girl out, you know what I'm saying? And then when you go on through it, you realize, like you say,
Had
you
about
gotta have some dick control. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And you realize it's like I ain't just trying to knock you out. I'm really trying to see what you're about to see if I want to take you home to meet my mama. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get past that point, then you get into being married with somebody and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you say, shit, I'm a married man. So ain't no way I'm telling my wife she can't get none of this dick. You know what I'm saying? She get whenever she want it. Now I might not be able to get her every time I want it. Cause women be going through shit. You know what I'm saying? But you can best believe if she
Ooh-wee.
roll over and she tug on that shit, that motherfucker standing right up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. But like I
I agree
say,
with you though. That's real. That's the way it's supposed to
I
be.
came in
I'm
late,
just
exactly.
but
saying,
I
but like,
agree.
but I'm just saying that, okay, say you're going through a time in your life where you're trying to you're trying to level up though. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to level up, but that might not be a big thing to you. Like you having sex with your wife, that might energize you, because some people will have
It
sex with
do.
somebody and then they feel motivated to start the day.
Like the Energizer Bunny.
Then some
Hey, have a
people,
nigga super relaxed. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Come calm my nerves. Shit, I daddy done had a rough day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
But
kids done got on my fucking
Sexy toy
nerves.
lady said,
All
let's
this
go,
shit.
Chad.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but like I say, you speaking
Keisha
from
says, right.
a single person stance, which I understand that, because like I
saying
say,
I'm
you
single.
finding
No, no,
yourself,
no,
you
no.
growing.
I'm not single.
But from a
right,
marriage
because
Not
stance,
single.
shit,
and that's because Chatty, because your wife is your wife. She's good energy. You see what
exactly.
I'm saying? Now, if yeah, you right. He talking about the single life more so,
Hmm.
where it's this random people. It's different when
Yeah.
it's random. You know what
And
I
you shouldn't
mean?
be want to give your energy out to random people. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, the
That's a no, no.
transferring of energy, you don't
Oh,
want to be
no.
out here having all these different baby mamas and, going through all that type of shit. Luckily, I ain't got nothing like that. All my kids with my wife. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
blessing.
yeah, she getting all this
Pop it.
energy. You know what I'm talking about?
Pop it.
Hey, yeah, that's real right there.
Same here. My kids are with my husband.
You can't
right?
lay with just anyone, sincere.
Yeah. Yeah. Chad T, you ever had a Texas Twinkie?
Oh what?
Texas Twinkie.
A Texas
Oh yeah, you talking
Twinkie.
about like the pepper with the
With the cream
barbecue in it?
cheese and the
Yeah.
bacon and the pulled pork? I want to get me one. I ain't
That
had one
sounds
yet.
horrible.
You said
Oh
cream
yeah,
cheese.
we do it big in Texas. Come on, Big Reeves. You know what I'm saying? It's a stuffed
Oh,
pepper. They
that
just like you
don't
got
sound.
rattlesnakes.
But
You
she's
know what I'm saying? It's
well, the
salt
Twinkie,
grass.
the name Twinkie threw me off. So I'm thinking there's a Twinkie involved.
No, it's not a Twinkie. It's basically it's barbecue brisket or pulled pork, and
Mm-hmm.
it's wrapped in a pepper with bacon around it and stuff.
Oh, that
It's
might
real
be
good.
lightweight delicious.
Yeah, you'll eat it, man. I
Yeah.
don't eat no sweet shit, Big Real. I don't eat them
You said
Twinkies and
that
honey
before.
buns or
That's
nothing
right.
like that.
You
So
know
if
what?
you hear me say
My
hell yeah,
bad,
you
brother.
already know.
My bad. You did say that, brother.
No, but that's good, John. I'm proud of you. You know, to be 38, sometimes men, especially men, and it's scientifically
A
proven.
woman
Women
proud
usually
of you
mature.
because
Hey,
you
but
don't want
hey,
no
this is the
booty.
thing.
This
This is
is
the thing,
No,
though.
crazy.
shut up,
I
Big
don't
Rig.
want
That's not
y'all.
what I'm saying. I'm saying that man is 38 years old with no kids. He's not
No, I
married.
got kids.
No,
I got three
my fault.
kids. Hold, whoa,
You
Yeah,
whoa,
he
whoa,
got
got
whoa.
kids.
I
he
got
got
Oh,
children. He
grandkids.
got children.
I got an 18-year-old daughter.
He's
My
not
daughter just
married
turned.
yet, but
Pop it,
damn.
nigga. Pop
Yeah,
it.
my daughter just turned 18 this month, man. I got
oh
two.
really?
Yeah, I got an 18-year-old daughter. I got
John
one son that's 6,
Sinatra.
about to be 7 this month, and then I got a son that's younger than him that's about to be that just turned 5.
So
So
you got
I
3
gotta
kids with how many baby mamas?
just 2.
Just 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, you real heavy on the transferring of energy out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was time for you to fall back.
Well, shit, it's niggas that be having 3, 4, 5, 6. My daughter,
Man, you ain't lying.
Hey,
shit, that nigga
look,
said 2
I
like it
got a
was.
You
cousin.
ain't
That nigga got
lying.
like what he got 5 baby mamas and 8 kids, man.
Woo,
Oh yeah, shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
he the
that's
same age.
rough.
He the
Oh, got it.
same age.
Yeah, yeah.
It's something about what Chad T said though. It's something about having your kids with one person though that make a whole like life
Big
a whole
fact.
Oh
lot
man, that's
different.
dope, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Ain't gotta
I'm
go
great.
not
house
gonna
to house or
front.
state to state. Shit, all my shit right here.
Ain't gotta be bothered with no bullshit.
Shout out
Like
to the
Mm-mm.
37 likes, y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. Life, we all go through different times where you just, you start off one way, then you just go through different little portals and evolutions. You start with one partner, then sometimes, people just grow apart. You might elevate to here, that person don't vibe on that frequency, so they stay right there. Then, later on in life, they end up going this way, you go that way. I mean, it happens sometimes, but
But be happy that you're in this stage of life though before you actually make that next step, because whoever you decide to be with, you gonna pick someone different than what you've had this whole entire time, that is gonna put you hopefully in a different part of life. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
right.
that's the positive part about all of it.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. And
Yeah.
my
Hey,
children, they
shout
grow.
out to Be Easy. Hey, shout out to Jay Dunn too. Shout out to Be Easy though for going ahead and fibbing. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, brother, to just say, hey, I
That
gotta do
nigga,
it.
he
Move.
lying.
Well,
He fib about
he left a
what?
private, talking about, I got to go do something real quick. I'll be back. It's been about a good 10, 15 minutes, and I don't think the brother coming back.
So
You
what
know what I'm
did you think
saying?
you went to go do, Big Red?
Well, he just said he just had to do something. Then he told me he was coming back. So I figured he would be coming back, but it don't look like that brother coming back. So I think he done fibbed on a brother.
I mean, it's 2 in the morning here, so I mean, he might be
Right.
the,
Well, it's
he
late
might
here
be done
too. You know what I'm
slid
saying?
up in, so he might be Netflix and
It's
chilling or
midnight around
something.
here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hungrier than a motherfucker. But yeah, he done.
Or he could have came back and
Can
heard
you
your
hear
boy
me?
talking about no eating and
Yeah,
no
I hear
sex.
you.
I was like, fuck that, I'm out. You know.
Man, hey, this was crazy. Hey, listen. This was crazy about the no sex thing. I didn't even make it up in my mind that I was trying to do that, bro. It just happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No booty.
Listen, as I was, uh,
On your journey.
and this is what you gotta understand. even my woman understand. I sleep with a woman every single night. I'm not a nigga that
And
don't
that's
not
what's
know.
got to be wild, John.
So you laying next to a woman not fucking her?
Oh man,
bro, she pregnant.
Even better, you can shoot the club
oh, so
up.
you
The
got another
body
one on
already
the
there.
way. You got
The
another one on
body
the
already there.
Hey, but look,
I'm finna really make this baby mine, you know.
hey, this nigga crazy. Hey, this nigga crazy, bro. I'm really making mine. No, it just, bro, I'm telling you, it wasn't even intentional. It's just like, bro, when I be praying, man, and you know they say you really ain't supposed to just be saying what you're praying about, but I really just I'm sharing this for insight for anybody else who's trying to step up their spiritual journey also that just don't know how, or they feel like it ain't a right or wrong way. This is what I do, man. I really pray. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed, I really don't be knowing what to do next. So I pray to the Most High. I say, you take the wheel, take my hands. You do it for me because I don't know. Strengthen my discernment so that I can see and that I can know so that I don't make the wrong mistakes. I want to cleanse myself. I want to become better. I'm not just trying to become better for me. I'm trying to be better for my kids, for my woman, for my family, for everybody that I'm connected with. Like I even say with Riggs, like, bro, the blessings that is falling upon me, bro, it's even gonna spread even with Riggs, bro. It's gonna spread with anybody that's in this chat, anybody that's receiving this message right now, that's vibing with me, that's in agreement, and that's knowing like, damn, I need to make that change. Make that change. It could be one egg, it could be one less soda, it could be whatever it is. Just better yourself. Some people, it's different for
not one
everybody.
less soda.
One less soda, because that soda be killing motherfuckers. Like me
Yeah, it
personally,
do.
I don't drink no sodas at all. I can't do it because that shit'll give me kidney stones and shit. I
Yeah,
don't
I be praying too, and I pray and I thank the Lord for having my wife next to me, and I go down and see what that pussy tastes like. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these niggas out here laying next to something real hard. I don't like nothing hard laying next to me. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Wait, what that what?
Pop it.
Hey, hey, look, bro. Like I say, I'm not never saying I'm not having sex no more. Y'all got me twisted, bro.
Nah,
Like
I know you ain't saying
No,
you
that.
understand? I love sex so much, nigga. I had to take a break, bro. I was having sex too much, man. Y'all don't understand. You seen how he was talking about, like, yeah, your body count. I said, man, I'm ashamed of that. And they're like, bro, I'm really ashamed. I look at certain women that I've been with. I'm like, man, I should have never even gave you the opportunity.
So
Bro,
was you
real
one of them after 2 o'clock anything goes type niggas?
nah, hell no, not
Yeah,
anything
hey,
goes.
I got a partner like that. He don't give a damn what she look like, what size she is. Nigga, after 2
No, they
a.m.
look
he
great.
hitting.
No,
He
P,
hitting.
look, no, check this out, P. They be looking great, but they spirit don't be looking great. That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? Because this is what it
Right.
comes down to. A lot of these women, bro, if something about me, bro, I attract women that be on some nigga, they be reading tarot cards, nigga, they be goddamn psychic, they be all kind of just different types of women. They be
They be giving you that
my,
spiritual booty.
my daughter mama is a police officer, bro. Like I didn't hit all
Oh
different
man.
types. You gotta understand, bro. I'm a different type of nigga. When they say John Sin different, bro, I'm really different. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's not that about, oh man, I regret it because she was fat or because she was skinny or she was ugly. It's because of the spiritually how they was. The Bible say you gotta fuck with people that's equally yoked. If we not on the same like mission type, we not on one accord. I don't need to be breaking you off like that. It don't even matter if you paying me. You could be making it beneficial financial wise.
Ooh-wee.
You could be helping me, but I still don't need to be crossing my barrier into your portal. You see what I'm saying? And possibly creating whatever other frequencies if you're not in agreement, if we don't pray to the same God, if we're not believing in the same belief, if we're not working towards manifesting the same things. Because right now I could be saying, you know what, I'm tired of paying rent. I want to get myself in a situation where I want to own some land and I want to be paying property taxes. And in your
Right.
mind, all you want to do is ride on a foreign car, you know what I'm saying, and have a car note every month and stay in a little apartment or a little shack or a shelter or sleep in the car. We on two different things. You satisfied with that? I'm reaching for this. How that's gonna vibe? That's gonna fuck up somebody else.
So
So
your pregnant lady with you right now, she on the same level with you spiritually and everything?
yeah,
Already.
we pray together,
So
bro.
so so
Pray,
y'all pray
pray,
together and
pray.
fast together then, right?
she can't fast like that because she pregnant, so she can't. You know what I'm saying? Like she gotta eat. Like you know what I'm
So
saying?
if she wasn't pregnant, would she be fasting with you
Yeah, that's a fact.
and
She's been doing
fasting from
it.
sex too, right?
When I stop, yeah. If you think she having sex and I ain't having sex,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's going
that
on
ain't
in your
hey,
dough. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
that's going
I
no, that
don't
ain't finna
know.
Hey,
work.
Vibrant, you have a great night. I appreciate
That
you,
ain't finna
Vibrant.
work. Hell no, that ain't finna work. I see it, hey, if I see some shit like that, then we got a problem. But no, it's just
I didn't
like I
even know you
say,
dropped, Bobby. I wasn't even
So,
looking.
so is your fasting because she pregnant, or you
Yeah, it
fasting
was getting
because
staticky.
you're on your spiritual journey?
I ain't fasting because she pregnant. I started fasting before she was even pregnant. Just the thing, the fast just elevated. So it started with I'm finna stop eating red meat. I was only eating chicken.
Okay.
Gave up the chicken, you know what I'm saying? I stopped drinking alcohol because I've been had quit smoking weed. That was one of my first major things. Like, bro, I was on weed so heavy. I had to really pray that the most high remove that taste from my mouth so that when I smoke, I don't even like it no more. And that's what I had to do. And then you gotta understand too, I'm an artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm super creative, you know what I'm saying? I'm charming, I'm smart. I attract a lot of women, bro. I didn't had, bro, no cap, bro. I didn't had days where every woman I didn't popped it at, I didn't got her number. Every single one, like I didn't even miss. Like it felt like I felt like Steph Curry. You feel what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, like damn.
He said he feel
Then
like Steph Curry.
nigga, I didn't had days. I'm trying to tell you, right? And I felt like I was the man. I felt like, I felt like that's what masculinity was. How many women, you know what I'm saying, I could get their numbers or I could sleep with or I could have them, you know what I'm saying, paying me or doing this for me or whatever. I felt power in that. But then what it ended up doing was draining me because what ended up happening was I'm like, damn, bro, I'm feeling empty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got this, I got material shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm financially cool, but I don't feel like I'm spiritually, where I'm supposed to. I didn't feel like I was where I was supposed to be at. And I just started seeing that I was leaning towards the dark side, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of, you know, man, it get deep though, bro. But like I was dealing with certain artists, they was trying to introduce me to certain people. It was different things coming into fruition that I thought I wanted, but once I really seen what it was, I'm like, man, I really don't want that. Hell no, because it's gonna lead to that, and I don't stand for that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make a decision that, man, I want to really have full control of my life, my surroundings, and everything. So I just had to take a break from things. Sex is
Right.
wonderful. Sex is beautiful. I
So
love
so how
sex.
long you been with your girl that you with now? How long you been with her?
Like 2017.
Like 2017. So how many years is that?
Eight,
Almost
nine,
10?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 29. That's yeah.
It's
Yeah.
9.
Okay,
About,
so you been with her 9 years, right?
yeah.
Okay. Are you engaged to her or you just boyfriend, girlfriend still?
Really, now this is my thing, right? Spiritually, what I believe based off the word is that, you know what I'm saying, whenever you with somebody and you intercoursing with them and that's your and y'all make that covenant with the most high, that's your wife. I'm just saying I don't believe in doing the go sign them papers with the government shit and all that. I don't rock like
So
that.
you ain't got her no ring or nothing. You don't believe in getting a ring or nothing.
You don't, I mean, you don't know. I don't believe that you have to. What am I against it? No, I'm not against it. It's just that I put other things. I built her credit
What
up. You
about
know what I'm saying?
matching tattoos? I mean, because people do other stuff,
He
like you
said
say,
matching tattoos.
for real,
She
that what
got
some people do. I mean, some people get matching tattoos on their ring finger to symbolize that they together. Because I mean, like you said, not everybody believes in the walking down the aisle and paying the $200 fee to get a marriage license for your state type shit.
right.
So some people would get like a matching tattoo on their ring fingers. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see, because bro doing a lot of talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? He done said he been with this girl 9 years. And I mean, I'm trying to see if he with her like that, like, he want that title for her, you know what I'm saying? Or is she just another one
Is the
when it gonna
title
be
for
another baby
hey,
mama for him,
hey, if
Wait,
the
wait,
title, hey,
hold
look,
on,
look,
no,
look,
cause
look, look, look. If the
cause I
title
want to
for
say
her,
something though. To add to what Chad T said, now I'm not gonna be shoving marriage down nobody's throat. I don't like to do that.
Right.
But marriage just ain't no paper. It's not all about that. It's really about commitment and about soul ties, and it's also about rights. So you got to look at it from that standpoint too, especially since you bringing another baby in the world and
Mm-hmm.
you've been with this woman for 9 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
God forbid anything was to happen to anyone. You know what I'm saying? Rights, even though we don't want to agree that the government has that hold over certain things, it's truth. But it's also before, you know what I'm saying, spiritually, it's also before, God saying, this is the person that I feel like needs to handle these things for me if anything was to ever happen to me,
Big
Right.
fact.
Right.
So you got to look at it like that too, John.
You got okay.
Because
The reason why I look at it like that is she got access to all the accounts. She got the password. She got the information. She's in my will. My kids, we got life insurance. Like, see, people think that they try to find ways to justify this westernized marriage type of thing, bro. You gotta understand that I said we got a covenant between us and the most high. That's above whatever. I understand what y'all saying, like, no, that's real because but we think about that. You know what I'm saying? I could leave here right now. You know what I'm saying? So me knowing that, okay, I gotta have these things in order, prior to most high forbid, I mean my demise, you know what I'm saying? That's already been played out in I continuously build towards, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm working towards for when I'm not here. So
Well,
that
then if you already got things like that in place with her, then that's a different story. If you
exactly.
got
This
if you
ain't no
got
this ain't
things
no
that she would
this ain't see listen, a lot of people got rings on, bro, and they don't even pray together at night. They don't even believe in the same, they don't even know what each other believe. You might
that's
ask,
true.
hey, you think you pray to Allah, your wife she pray to Jehovah. Or you think you whatever, vice versa, and your wife don't even know this and that. Like, see, people, and like that's why when he said, well, don't you want to give her that title? But title for who? Because she knows what her title is. That's the title for everybody else that's on paper for the world to see. I don't gotta prove nothing to the world, bro. I'm not in no relationship to have a title to make it look good to nobody else, because can't nobody else judge me, and I can't judge nobody else.
I
Only thing I know,
feel you, but
only thing
like
I
Bobby
know,
was saying though, like I'll tell you this, man. I had this cousin, right?
yeah,
She had 3 kids with her baby daddy. They was together like 15 years, right?
yeah,
Okay. When he was in the hospital and they came about pulling the plug, she had no rights to say anything. His mama had to say it. You know what I'm saying? Whether
right,
to pull the plug on him or not, because he wasn't married to her in the eyes of Texas. You know what I'm saying? And
uh,
that's what Bobby is talking about. It's like,
that's real.
even though you on your spiritual shit, and like you say, y'all connected in the spiritual way and all this stuff, the state don't be giving a damn about that sometimes. If you laid up in the hospital or if she laid up in the hospital, they not gonna come to you because you not her husband. They gonna go to her mama or daddy. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna have to make the decision. Whether it's the decision you agree with them or whether they ask you about the decision, it's gonna be up to them. They ain't gonna ask you shit. They gonna say, okay, you a boyfriend. They gonna move you out the way.
I'm gonna definitely think about all of that and take that into consideration moving forward. That's real. See, one
For
thing
real.
about me, that's one thing about me, bro. I'm not a closed-minded person. Like, I'm not no closed book. I'm open, and that's how I keep elevating, because I'm willing to learn that everything that I could have some wrong misunderstandings about some things, or I could, but it's important that everybody else understands the same thing, because don't nobody know everything. That's just like you giving me
Right.
game on that, but I could give you game on something else too. We all branch off each other,
you
and we all
learn,
build together.
right?
So we really just building. So that's all real what y'all telling me. I'm
Hmm.
not
And
I'm
and,
not
and I and I do got one of the things to say too about just like kind of like adding to that. Like you also want to look at the fact, I mean, not to be funny, but people do break up, people do separate, people do, have times when, things are done and over with. And the thing is that if you guys are just boyfriend and girlfriend, there's certain things when it comes to children and when it comes to finances and stuff like that that we may not agree with, but there is ties to that when it comes to the law. And so those ties and those how do I want to say it? Those ties and those responsibilities and those things that you can have intertwined are not going to be available to you if you're not married versus being married. Like if you were to get a divorce or having rights to your kids, things like that. Like there's different things that come along with being married. Like if you were to be married and you wanted to do something with your child, there's different rights than just you being
Right.
separated. You have to go through the courts and do all that other shit if you ain't married. So it's
Mhm.
different.
Cause
Yeah,
it's like it's no way my wife can go and get some back child support if we get a divorce. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
I'm,
Right.
I'm not. I mean, if that's where I just don't believe that. Cause see, with my daughter that's 18, I went through that with her mom. See what I'm saying? Um, I've already experienced that. I just don't feel like that's where I'm at right now. Like I gotta worry about she ain't on nothing like that. Like it's just we didn't already had talks about stuff like that. She understands the bigger picture than trying to basically, because a lot of women don't even know you don't get all that money that they take for child support. So it's really better that y'all could be on one accord, even whether y'all gonna be separate or not, as far as how y'all financially gonna support y'all family. Because once you go through that process dealing with these government people, what they're really doing is finessing and taxing everybody, and everybody's really just ending up assed out in the end. And besides the fact, of course, ideally we want every family child to grow up, 2-parent home and things to work out. Sometimes they don't though. And if they don't, we got to get snap out of this thing that, okay, well, we need to just go to other people to, but sometimes it has to happen like that because people be crazy. You know what I'm saying? People lose their minds. Got some crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because my daughter mama, she the police, but she crazy as motherfucker. And she didn't become the police till after I had broken off with her or whatever. And it was like I went through a lot with her because my daughter has what's called Dravet syndrome. So she has a mutated gene of form of epilepsy. So she had like so many seizures that if she didn't have more than 3 back to back in a day, I couldn't even take her to the hospital no more. I had to put her on
Damn.
a ketogenic diet. I had to weigh all her meals out on a scale. She could only eat between 3 to 4 hours apart 3 times a day. She had to have like 6 different medications in the morning, 6 different
Oh
medications before
no.
she go to bed. I had to pay 500 to have like the little monitor underneath the mattress to where if I'm asleep, it'll beep or something to wake me up. Still to this day, if you know what I'm saying, if she go take a shower or something like that, I'm gonna be somewhere just close by just to hear, like, okay, if she fall or something happens, so I could run in and say, because she could possibly lose her life. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
My
bro.
daughter, I couldn't even let my daughter just play at the park by herself, bro. I didn't have to run up slides, grab her in the summertime. She could have a fever all seizure. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's been a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my
Yeah.
sons, with the one that I'm with now, they're healthy. They've never had, no type of seizure activity or nothing like that, thank the most high. But the fact that I had to go through all that, and that's what made me bond with the woman that I'm with right now, because she came into my life. Actually, I've known her since I was in elementary school, and then I ended up hooking up with her as we was adults. We ran to each other, linked again as adults. But when my daughter was about 7 or 8 years old, she came into my life and she was helping me. And she was she could have, that should have scared people off. Like, damn, this nigga got a lot going on. You gotta do
Right.
all this. And she was, she genuinely loved my daughter. My daughter loved her, and I seen that she was a good representation of a woman for my daughter to be around. That's why she's the only woman that I've ever introduced to my daughter. All the women I didn't had sex with, and I ain't trying to make myself sound like I didn't had, but I didn't have sex with. I'm ashamed at how many of the. I'll just say that, and I've never introduced them to my kid. You feel what I'm saying? Never. She's the only
Right.
one I ever introduced to my daughter, and now I had 2 sons with her and one on the way, and hopefully it's another son. But um just going through all of that, bro, and having her, seeing that she stepped up to the plate and she rocked with me like that, I got her forever. You know what I'm saying? My loyalty is, even if we do decide to, you know what I'm saying, part ways or whatever, I will always, it's a part of me to make sure that I got things set in place. Because what people got to understand is this, bro, even if you don't be with somebody, if they are the mother to your kids, how they are mentally, that affects your children. So I got to make sure that, my sons, they don't want to see their mom, I'm saying, stressed out or angry or like this or that. So I had to really take into accountability, stepping up, just a lot with my behavior and how I relay certain messages and certain things like that, because it gives off impression, and children, they feel when something is off. They can feel when, I'm saying, somebody, when y'all mad at each other and all this different type of stuff. So, I just consistently just learn, like, what I'm saying, even though I got one daughter that's 18, right? These is my first time having sons. So now I'm going through that all over again. I can tell you about having a kid with problems as far as seizures and different types of health stuff like that, but that don't mean that I can give you the handbook on somebody who has a daughter that's in a wheelchair, or somebody who got a
Right.
blind kid or a deaf kid. Like, we all got different things that we specialize in. And I feel like you, Chad, you specialize in what you spend. That's why I'm listening to you. You definitely got some game for me. Bobby, you got some game for me too. Like, and I realize that we all, based off what we've been through, that's, we go through it so that we can have that testimony to tell it to others, and it's for a reason. Y'all telling me this for a reason. That's why I say I'm gonna take heed to it and really think about it, because I ain't just gonna let it go out one ear and, oh, they don't know what they talking about. No, it could be some truth to that, and whether it is or not, I'm gonna decide. But I'm not just gonna shoot nobody down. And a lot of people on this internet, they get their ego, or they feel like, oh, because I'm this, or I got this many subscribers, or you don't this, you can't tell me this. Bro, I've never felt like that. I don't care about how much money I got. You know what I'm saying? I can have more money than everybody on here and still learn from y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all can have more money than me and learn from me. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? We can't measure intelligence based off of physical accumulations and things like that when you're dealing with, just life skills and just improving and being an all-around better person. I just want to say that.
So let me ask you a serious question. Would you want your daughter to be married before she had kids and before she, decided to, take that step in her life, to have someone that would be solid and to make sure that, she's well taken care of?
Okay. Well, it get tricky with that, because as far as like having kids, they basically tell us, like, but see, I believe in the Most High, so forget what the doctor's talking about. But what they saying is that if she were to actually end up pregnant and try, she probably would not survive trying to give birth, and that this would happen with a kid.
No, we ain't
But
gonna say
we
that.
not gonna say,
We
like I say,
we
we ain't gonna say
mm-hmm.
that. But let's just say hypothetically, if she, whatever, it ain't like that, right? Um, Me personally, because people always say, especially women, they like, would you want your daughter dating somebody like you? I'm gonna say this. Yep, because guess why? At the end of the day, who can you point out somebody that's perfect? No. Can you point out somebody that's without sin? No. But you can point out people who didn't made mistakes. We all didn't make mistakes. We all going to continue to make mistakes, even after we get off this podcast, even after we, what I'm saying, go down the road or whatever. We gonna do something. Somebody gonna irritate their husband or their wife. Y'all gonna have a fallout. Something, is tribulation is bound to come. But that's what it's about, getting through those hard times and stuff, right? But I'm gonna say this. I would rather her be with somebody that's like me, because somebody who has a relationship with the Most High, that's just trying that's knowing that they will never be as good as they can be, so they always got to strive to be better as long as they in this flesh. And that's the only thing that I could pray for. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I could be like, oh man, I want my daughter to be with somebody that's financially straight, that's gonna put a ring on her finger. But yeah, man, he might be bisexual on the under. He might be abusive, beating on her. He might be doing all kind of crazy shit, right? So people be trying to just, play the, like I say, titles. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a doctor on paper. He's a pastor. Oh, he's a basketball player. But that's a title. But who is he as a man? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It get deeper. That's why my channel is It Get Deeper Pocket. It gets deeper. You gotta
And
look
we
behind.
waiting on that channel, brother.
Riggs. Don't. All right, man. All right, man. So look,
Because I
look,
can't
look.
wait, but we're gonna end up getting ready to shut this down because we coming up on 4 hours, so I don't want to fuck off
Yeah.
my time already early in the month.
Shout out Chad Bobby,
Now
man.
fuck off
I
your
keep
time.
on, man.
Hey,
I
let me
do,
say,
man. I'm on a free player, bro. I get 20 hours.
hey, I don't blame you. I get it free too. But what's my man named John?
Yeah.
Yeah, John.
Okay. This last thing I got a little question, but this the last one I was just asked, you know what I'm saying? because I understand, you know what I'm saying, especially, with you talking about your daughter situation, I can understand with you, being on your spiritual journey and get, you know what I'm saying, making sure that you stay grounded in that way because you got a lot of stuff going on, you know what I'm saying, a lot of moving parts and shit. But if if your girl that you with, if she was to tell you that that's something she want from you, you know what I'm saying? She's still down with you, y'all praying together and all that, but she'd be like, wake up one day and she like, baby, I want to get married, far as the statewide or whatever, and get it put on paper. Would you be willing to do that because she's so grounded with you and been there for you and down for you? Would you go ahead and make that happen for her if she asked you?
I would have to just see, bro. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't say because years ago I said what I would never be like this and I could never do. I never thought I would go a month without having sex. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
I don't know what the future holds. All I would say is whatever the Most High leads me to do is what I'm gonna do. If the Most High say that's what He want me to do and He reveals to me this what you need to do, John, then I'm gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whether I want to do it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it just we all got struggle. I mean, I ain't perfect. I got, and I might have a misunderstanding with that. But that's
Right.
why I say I'm researching, I'm studying, I'm praying, and we just gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see what the future holds. I can't say for real.
I
But
feel.
All right, we're
hey,
gonna leave
bro,
that. We're gonna
do
hold
what
on,
you
hold on, hold
want.
on. We're gonna leave that right there because I'm coming up real close on that 4 hour mark. So I
All right,
want
I'm
y'all
gonna
to
holler
really
at
just
y'all
kind of
later.
I appreciate you, Chad. Yeah, because we can keep going, but yeah, I don't want to fuck off my time. So I appreciate y'all coming up. You know what I'm saying? Next time I go live, I hope y'all slide through, you feel me? And we can always continue any type of conversation y'all would like. Like I said, it don't always got to be on the topic. And like I said, John, you got it, bro. You be popping it, bro. That's why I want you to start your channel, man, because you can go. So,
We finna
and
go
that's what a
live on
lot of these
Friday.
motherfuckers be wanting. They want somebody that can really, pop it and talk and have no issue. You know what I'm saying? And you got that. So
Hey, Bobby and Chad, pull up to my live on Friday, man. I need y'all to come fuck
you
with
better stand on that then, bro. I'm gonna share it out, man.
I'm
So you
doing
better
it
stand on
Friday.
it.
We doing it on my shit, bro. It's up.
All right, for sure. Good night, Bobby. I appreciate you coming up. And shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate all y'all that slid through tonight, man. We gave y'all 4 hours. Appreciate you, Etanya. And shit, man. Shout out to the replay gang, man. And shout out to let me see how many likes I got, man. Y'all came through. I know that. Shout out to the 37 likes I got, man. Shout out to Jay Dunn sliding through and everything. Bobby, you still up here or did you drop? Yeah, she dropped. All right, so yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. John, if you can, drop your link, bro. Yeah, drop your link, dog, to your channel. So yeah, I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. 4 hours, man. We did that. I was shit. I was ready to end it at what was about an hour and 15 minutes in, and then you know what I'm saying, y'all started hitting the fucking panel, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. I always appreciate the panel because I always appreciate the conversation. John, drop your channel, brother. They trying to sub to you, sir. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get ready to end this shit, man. I'm gonna give John about a minute or so he can go ahead and drop his channel in the chat. And then shout out to the replay gang. Y'all sub to John. Also make sure y'all sub to Be Easy. We should be getting a stream coming in real soon, man. It's gonna be a dope one. So I'll always share it out, so y'all know when it's gonna crack and everything. And hopefully y'all slide through, man. A lot of y'all done already sub to Be Easy, so I appreciate that. I appreciate it if y'all do the same thing with John. These are the two homies, man, and we just trying to do our thing. And we just trying to bring something different, you know what I'm saying, around to y'all, you know what I mean? And, hopefully y'all fuck with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a break from some other shit. We just on some real shit. That's all, man. We ain't trying to fuck nobody over or put no narratives out there, any of that. You know what I'm saying? We just keeping it 100, man. So I appreciate all of y'all. John done dropped his shit. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. Much love to all of y'all, man. I'll see y'all on Sunday, man. We out of here.